So it's called a Rumazan.
Yeah.
So what I have here is, so post Rumazan, we're surrounded by centaurs who charge us for desecrating their land, and in so doing, they take us to their hidden paradise. I think this is the session before last session, which is a dome made out of.
No, this was the last session.
Yeah, last
Oh, this
session
was.
we went to the biodome.
Yeah. You guys recapped what happened during the session.
Also, when I load, what color should I click on?
When you load into what tabletop?
I think Icarus's character sheet will be there. You can click on that one.
Oh wait, who's playing with us today?
Breeze. Who has also literally never played before.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no, I've played with Breeze before. What are you talking about?
Oh, have we? Maybe a one shot. Maybe a one shot. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Anyway.
I know enough to know how things generally work, which is all I need.
Wait,
to know,
why am I doing the recap when my character's gonna die anyway?
I mean, this way your character doesn't have
Good
to die.
sportsmanship.
Yeah, like we said, you either die or do the recap.
Hey, do you want to do the recap?
No, I wasn't the one arriving last.
Damn. Alright, so we made it to a dome made out of bladewood leaves. There are several races that live here in harmony: elves, dryads, and centaurs, etc. So we're taken to a council of 7 members who decided that we aren't to be murdered, but must serve some sort of community service. And our way of helping is to find some missing people who seem to have gone missing after passing through the east gate. We remembered that there was something odd about this area upon our arrival, and it turns out we have to investigate that strange, dark place. In so doing, we also learned about the snow worms, and apparently they're meant to be white because they eat snow and keep.
They are rust colored.
Wait, they are rust colored?
Yeah, they are rust colored, but the one that we met was more blood red.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so. And it's not supposed to be blood red, so that's an interesting one. So from what I remember, we went to go and investigate this strange dark place, and that's all I remember.
I mean, that's pretty much what happened last session, except for the very end. But
what happened at the very end?
Hag.
Oh yeah. There was a hag. Oh man, the Wicked Witch of the East, I guess in this case.
Yeah, and you missed out on the hat shitters as well.
Wait, hat shitters?
Yeah, only Sirocco met the hat shitter with the centaur Sudar.
Oh wait, was this during the watch? Yeah.
Came in the night, tried to shit on your face. We ate its mushroom head or something.
Yeah. All right, wait. Let me add that to my notes. So, Sirocco.
I have a question.
Very important.
Yeah,
Is
Sirocco and
D&D
the
just
Sun on their hat.
Is D&D just one giant drug trip?
Question.
Just our game.
In a sense, I guess.
Did we lose Akapo or?
Yeah, we did.
Oh.
Yeah. We scared someone else off.
All right.
I don't think saying we scared somebody else off is very encouraging to the new player.
No, it's okay. He needs to know.
It's a
We're
hard
just a weird
dive.
frat.
We don't pussy around. We just can drop you in.
Yeah, man.
Very well.
Why is the hag behind me?
Because you remember, as the last session ended, as you guys approached this silent, completely desolate space within the forest, as the trees around you begin to dry out further and further, you moved into a clearing. And I had you roll a stealth check. And as you gazed upon this tiny little cabin in the woods, its door creaking open, you felt a sudden chill behind you. And a voice. Ah! Visitors! How sweet. And as you turn, you see this creature, this old woman. Her long beak-like nose and sharp teeth almost protruding out of her mouth with this jowl that hangs over her chin. The chin itself pointy, though not quite as far out as the nose, seems intimidating. There's strange boils all over her cheeks and one massive mole on the side of her left eyebrow. An eyebrow which is bushy, like it's not even two eyebrows, it's just one unibrow. She seems to have a strange twig just protruding out of the right side of her mouth. She looks at you and sniffs the air. What brings you here, children?
Sorry, Ardy, what did you say was on her face?
A
The
twig, like she's chewing on hay or some shit.
No, no, no. It wasn't a mole. It was something else.
His boils.
Moles and boils.
Boils. Okay.
there's a mole on her
Eyebrow. Right?
eyebrow, singular eyebrow.
It's some cultures that's a sign of beauty.
I mean, so it's in this culture
Wait.
as well.
Is it a solid like line, or is it kind of like a bit like
So
the
it's
middle?
curved in the middle a little, but it doesn't really get any thinner. In fact, in the middle is probably bushier.
Oh, the
It's
middle is
probably-
the bushiest.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
or the sides are sort of braided in with the hair,
Yep.
or
So
they,
she'll-
they 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 run down on the side of her face, with forming a
I-
false mutton chop.
She
I
now
wasn't
looks at
laughing
you.
at the hag. I was laughing at that this is like a conversation we're having.
Yep.
But
Hmm.
my question was more to earlier. I do remember it teleported behind us, but why exactly behind me? That was my concern.
Oh,
I guess we'll find
just
out.
picked a spot.
I know.
Um,
Answers, little ones.
well,
Uh,
You want
what-
some candy?
perhaps, but what is someone as fine as
come.
yourself doing out here? All alone.
She pulls out this skull that's on her like belt and pulls it up and opens the mouth, and within it you see all manner of sweet treats.
And-
You've never seen, some of which you've seen before, and some of them you've just never seen before. They
Alright.
look delicious.
How delicious.
How delicious, and do I know anything about the candies
Goni-
of hags?
Gonna you see a purple quality? The purple one.
You do not, in fact, know anything about the
Okay.
hags and their candies. You've never encountered anything
Yeah.
like this. But
Pagma's inching closer.
more
Does,
importantly,
I'm going to just quietly
Oh.
interpose myself between Pac-Man and the candy.
Artie,
Just
in
because.
general, in this setting, what do we know about hags?
I was gonna
give me
say
a history check.
all of us or just him.
You can do it. Both of you can do it.
Okay.
Like, or are they common? Are they? I have no clue.
they are
Never
not
seen
common.
one. What
Oh,
are
me neither.
hags?
Yeah. What? A hag? This is just a
Hag?
nice old lady.
Yeah, that's a very ugly old lady. Let's take his candy.
Oh, you
Let's-
went
Let's
What
beat
else
her
do
up
you
and
used to
take her
say?
her gold.
Yo, why you talking
God.
about beating up old people?
Because it's easy.
Because this is
Rof,
D&D
you
and it
have
doesn't have consequences.
Never really heard of hags or
No,
like anything of this kind. But this just seems like a really strange woman. Her appearance is one thing, but her demeanor is another. All of it together just seems a little bit creepy.
Because
Well, a lot bit creepy.
Artie, the thing is, we have seen this, human skins on the clothesline. This thing just teleported behind us.
Yep.
I think I'm going to attack it.
All right. Let's roll initiative.
Are we not gonna talk?
Like that's the thing.
I mean,
Some
that's
of
fair.
my characters would, indulge in
Yeah.
conversation with evil creatures
Like
of the
Nadia?
forest, but not Sirocco.
Yeah,
Hey, that's
Sirocco
fair
doesn't
enough.
strike me as the type that when something teleports behind him, he's gonna act kindly to it.
That might be, just but that's my gut instinct. Sirocco does not like teleporting old women.
Fair.
All right then.
That is 100% fair, and we stand you for that, Sirocco.
I know when I played D&D with you, Marty. Because I remember what happened the last time Hig went after a hag.
All
We've
right.
only fought two
Yep.
hags, correct? Ever?
We
I
found
think I think
the
I
lights.
think she's referring to the night hag incident.
Yep.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
All right,
We don't
let's
talk
go.
about night.
Be
Jesus Christ.
quiet.
I iced.
So
Bruno.
as this hag now approaches you,
That's a
you
fun
get
order.
you get creeped out immediately, Sirocco, and something just feels off to you. And your instant response, without even thinking, is just get this thing away from me. And with that, we begin.
This is the situation where you don't, stop for a conversation.
Oh,
Rough.
like when we were in the middle of the storm.
Rolf, what do you want to do?
I am going to immediately, cause I see Sirocco drawing his weapon, I assume.
Yep.
I'm going to immediately run in this direction. As far
As
away
you
as
run in this
possible.
direction, you're gonna take an attack of opportunity.
See, my
what?
instincts
Oh.
were right.
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'll take an attack.
Anyone who wants to punch Rolf cannot be a good.
Yeah, Roth's just a very mentally unstable, nice gentleman.
Mm-hmm. That is 21 to hit.
That doesn't hit, no, it is.
It might not.
Oh my god. Okay.
Please tell me I'm not instantly down.
No, you
Nah.
could
That is 17 points of slashing damage.
Oh,
Ah.
that's my health. Wait, hold
That's
on. Let me make sure.
Wow.
You said 17?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep, that's my health. That's the right
And
hand.
you
right-
health, including level 4.
Yep, that's my health total after that attack.
How do you have 17 health?
I have 24 health.
Oh.
Wait,
What?
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 Huh?
I have
24 health.
36.
I mean,
I
that's
have
fine.
24
But like, what do you mean? What do you mean? That's my health.
No, the 7 right here is my health total.
Ah.
Okay.
Jesus.
So you're alive.
Yeah, I'm alive.
All right.
So what? I'm confused.
Maybe disengage next time. Maybe
Yeah.
disengage.
I just realized this sheet is not updated.
All right.
Rip.
I
Yeah.
have
So-
I have my automated sheet on Foundry. No worries.
I'm
Alright.
going to go there, and I'm going to bonus action and snaring strike,
Mm-hmm.
and then make an attack on her with sharpshooter.
All right. Make an attack.
So let me just make sure. I have a plus 4 now instead of a plus 9. That was a 15 hit.
15. 15 misses.
Ah, that's by the end of my turn.
All right. That's the end of your turn. That is gonna bring us to Sirocco. Sirocco, you watch as Roth attempts to immediately, as a reaction, get away from this monstrous creature that's suddenly appeared behind you. And as he runs, this claw, seemingly out of nowhere, stretches out and slashes across his back, You see blood pouring out as Rolf struggles to get away, rolls in the snow, gets behind a tree, and fires a stray shot more out of panic than anything else. What do you do?
You know, I guess I turn towards the creature, not flying up in the air.
Doing a flip, just like Urbosk would want you to do.
With an extended hand, I shoot purplish flames in her direction, trying to cast fairy fire.
Ooh. Dex save?
Dex save.
That's a nat 20.
Oh my god.
Oh, today's gonna be a bad day. This one.
I can feel a TPK happening.
Oh no.
Don't worry,
Nice.
I bet Zero's character is going to ride into battle and save
Oh
us.
no, he's not planned to come in at all at this point.
Oh god.
Oh, really?
It's alright. Zero will just resurrect us, right? He's a cleric, right? Right?
Yeah, sure.
I love the shaking in the voice. That, yeah.
Yeah, I use my full movement.
All right. She has no reaction left.
After she just ripped my spine out of my back.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that your turn?
Yep, well, I don't have a bonus action I can do right now.
All right. Bagma, you watch as Sirocco
Oh.
turns to face this creature and attempts to cast a spell, but the creature sees the approach of the spell and just seems to almost shift out of the way and reappear in the same spot in front of you.
What the? I'm gonna. I'm gonna. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna attack with with my short sword.
Ooh, boys, this is
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a key point to try and do flurry of blows.
What was the total on that attack, by the way?
I don't want to talk about it.
All right.
Probably 13.
So when you said
Yeah, like I said, it's good. Not good.
What's the total?
Oh shit! I forgot to add up flurry of blows. I think it's just.
It's the same as your
proficiency.
normal attack.
Same as your normal attack, yeah.
14.
That doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
So her AC is at least 16.
I get 2 though. Right?
Yep.
Let's go. Let's get a nice 12.
Yeah, that's
17.
17 hits.
nice.
A nice cheeky D4 of damage.
All right.
4?
Everything
yeah,
else.
It gets a DC. All right.
I love that you were just about to take candy from this woman.
Yeah, well,
In a
things
way.
changed. No, I thought it was a D4.
yeah, no, it's still a
It's
D4.
been
if
4
you're
plus
level
dex,
4.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, one
what's the
second.
total?
Give me 2 seconds. D4 plus Dex is 6.
All right.
Then I am going to. So I'm then going to move.
1 second.
That's a catchy ringtone.
I love it how you all spread out, but the hex turn is before Icarus is.
Rip. Rest
Alright,
in
I'll back my
peace.
back in a bit. I gotta go drop my dad at the train station.
Jesus.
Wait.
Let's
I
hope
mean-
that goes down before the turn ends.
Hopefully. Alright.
See ya. So, what's your first impression, Zero?
Well, I mean, seems fun, but
It seems like chaos.
I mean, I don't know. if I'm going to come in. I assume not, considering what he said, but if I do, I hope so at least, or at least I'm very happy to know your next characters.
Yeah.
I really hope you're somewhere in the house.
I really
That-
hope.
no,
Yeah,
I
kinda.
can assure you that no.
Oh,
Hmm.
That's
Hey,
not
guys,
the
guys,
case.
I have to go for like 5-7 minutes. I'll be right
Okay.
back. Okay.
No,
Oh
don't
my
worry,
God.
Gon is going to the as well.
But if you want to know, I have spared the dying as a cantrip, so
Ah!
Yay!
I'm sorry. I'm very happy about that because that's like basically the only spell in this game that I know what it does off the top of my head.
So
I
I'm
have to
gonna
tell you,
take-
I also have spare the dying.
but it doesn't quite help you when you're the one that's dying.
Yeah, but as you know, probably the only healer in the party at this point.
Yeah. I'm gonna take a wild guess based on my Sherlock intuition here that your character is Warforged.
no. Mm, no, those are just for for
Oh,
sports.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
You know, you're
I really hope you pick the weird doll woman with the big
You mean
ball.
Oriana?
That's Oriana.
No, I'm not Oriana.
We
No.
love Oriana, dude. We stand Oriana.
I like her,
Fun-
but no.
I'm more of a
Fun
Yumi
fact.
person.
Ew.
What? She's adorable.
Yeah, she's a cat.
All right, fair enough. But
Wait,
did
is
you
that
watch
like a
Arcane
blonde
Zero?
Toph? No, it's not. The hair
No,
just makes it look like it.
No, I know this model from somewhere. I just
I'm-
never
That
played.
one?
This one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like
Isn't that from the World of Warcraft?
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say.
like
those
one
are
of
Yeah,
the
it
World of
looks like it
Warcraft.
might be from
Yeah.
WoW.
Yeah, it's like one of the bosses, I think. I'm not sure.
don't know, but like
Mm.
it does look like a bit like WoW, but the face is not. Like it's
Yeah.
Yeah, she this one is from WoW. It's like the Maiden or something. I just know
Huh?
because I saw some videos. Well, I don't remember.
But
oh yeah,
Zero.
the
Oh, yes?
Maiden of Virtue.
Did you watch Arcane Zero?
Yes.
You know, at the scene at the end when it's going through all the characters or whatever.
Mhm.
Singe is sitting in the little operating room, and
Yeah.
he opens the locket. If you look at the locket, it's Oriana.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't notice that until somebody brought it up, and I was like, "Wait, did they confirm that she's actually his daughter?"
Yeah, it's in the lore.
Yeah, it wasn't at first.
No, that's true. It's like in the revised one or something.
Yeah,
League of
They're
Legends
like-
is one of my passion in a way. I like the lore a lot, so I'm waiting
Mhm.
for the MMOs. But,
same.
yeah. And the fighting game. But,
If Set is not a boss, I'm gonna be mad.
it's in the
I will
title,
be
so, I
actually
mean.
mad if he's not a boss.
No, he will be. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's no way
Actually,
they
not.
now that I
not.
think about it, I'm not so sure it's Breeze. Fuck.
So, what do you play in League of Legends?
Oh, a
A little bit of everything.
I
Turns out you
main
don't actually play. You only
No,
you
no, no.
only
I
like the
do.
lore.
I do. I main Yi, Master Yi.
I suddenly don't want to play D&D.
Yeah, I know. I knew it. I
No,
knew it.
he's a strong character. He's fun.
No,
he
but
can be fun. He's just not
I
fun to
don't-
play into.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like him
Uh,
much anymore,
hmm.
considering everything. But
Yeah, they
The
made it so that
changes,
he only has
yeah.
one play style now. I don't like
yeah, I
it.
don't like it.
You could go tanky, you wouldn't do as much damage, but you'd sit there and tie everybody up.
But I'm more of a jack of all trade in a way, so I play every role.
Yeah,
technically,
same.
so.
Pig, ask me a basic bitch friendship question, like a favorite something. Trying to figure something out.
Where do you want to go after a movie? Restaurant-wise.
After a movie?
Yep.
Uh. So here's the thing: I'm a spoiled bitch, and the movie theater is the restaurant.
All right.
Uh. So that question doesn't really.
Real quick, Zero. I'm just saying,
Yes?
I'm not much better. I play Warwick, so
Oh, I hate you. I don't want
I
to play
know.
with you.
Have you
um,
seen Warwick with the new item, the Jack Show protein or
Yeah,
whatever?
that's the reason.
It's scary.
Sweet or salty popcorn?
I medically cannot have popcorn. My GI will yell at me.
Oh,
What's your favorite color?
I'm colorblind.
I don't have one. I guess I mean my whole Twitch is kind of blue, so blue, I guess.
You can't
How-
say
how's-
ask me a basic bitch friendship question and then say I can't do anything.
how's,
It's not
how's
fair.
how's the mermaid business going?
Mermaid business. Okay, so at least we know it's not Ember. Thank God.
What?
She has one of those mermaid tail things.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Basically, I go around to kids' parties and splash anti-climate change parents.
Huh. Huh. I mean,
And blame it on a game that the kids start.
Oh, I see.
I think when you ask girl to give you a basic bitch friendship question, I think I went the wrong way. I need to give you an extremely specific and complicated squirrel question instead.
Probably. Hmm.
All right. Where are you guys from?
Me and Squirrel are from the US, but on completely opposite sides of the US.
Okay.
Like literally.
Are you
Wait,
from
Snake,
Florida or something, bro?
No, I'm from Pennsylvania.
Well, then it's not completely. Said we're both kind of north, I think. I don't know. I
Well,
suck
yeah,
at
we're both
geography,
north.
okay?
We're both north, but on the opposite side of each
True.
other.
That's true.
it's true that you could be further away, but not by a lot.
Yeah. Not comparison to you guys.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
true.
I live in Ireland, but
Oh,
originally
okay.
Hungary. What up, you Zero?
Take a wild guess.
Uh,
I think you can understand it from my accent, but
No, not really.
I'm not.
You
I
don't have
don't
a
know.
specific accent, I wouldn't say.
yes.
yeah, you kind
Well,
of. You sound like you grew
if
up
I
all
were to
over
guess-
somewhere very specific, but I'm not sure where.
I am
Or at least
Italian.
we haven't heard you speak
Ah,
enough.
okay.
But yeah, Gonny is from the UK, Nardi from India. So
Yes.
And
we are
apparently
international
sometimes I
D&D.
have a Canadian accent. I don't know. Apparently Drake
I
has
swear, I swear that we've had everybody from every like major continent.
nah,
not Antarctica.
Well,
No.
Nobody lives in Antarctica.
we haven't had anyone from America or Australia.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
I think only 5 people live in Antarctica, and they're all scientists who are studying it.
Fair. Very fair.
Fair enough.
Why?
I
Why do
don't
I
know,
have a sudden urge to just go to Australia?
Australia sounds like a really fun place.
Oh yeah,
I
there's
just
a
would
really
probably
cute
die
girl
because
there.
I'd forget to check my shoes.
There's a really cute girl that is my bud there.
Oh.
I like this combat music for the non-combat what we're doing.
Oh yeah, it's wonderful.
It's like watching a Twitch
Uh.
stream, just chatting while playing the fucking Bloodborne battle music in the background.
First
Just-
speaker music
It's
and
just chatting, but it's like
Huh.
1-star beast music. Oh, hey, Bao
I don't-
Bao. You finally want to say hi?
This music is literally from like Elden Ring.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I-
yeah, yeah.
Is
I wasn't
that
that
why it
far off
seems familiar?
with the
Hi,
Bloodborne.
Bao Bao. Bowser has come up to the glass to say hello to me.
Oh, Bowser
Who's
picked now.
Bowser?
You owe us.
All right, I'll send you a picture.
That snake's bearded lizard. Not bearded lizard.
Bowser
Ooh.
is
Bearded
adorable.
dragon.
Bowser is amazing.
We all stand Bowser.
Yes.
Except when he tries to escape and smashes his face on the ground, and you have to run off unless
Yeah.
he hides under the
Ah.
sofa.
Yeah, so like I have a couch that's right next to my my Bowser's tank. And what he'll do is he'll face plant into the ground, and because he hurt himself, he runs under whatever is the closest, and the couch is right there.
I see.
All right.
Oh.
Speaking of
I posted the pictures.
Couches.
lizards,
Oh.
let's see what this lizard-like lady is gonna do next. Whose turn was it?
It's
I
Hag.
believe it's
It's.
no
Magma
Pac-Man.
Magma just finished.
Oh yeah.
Mhm. So
So it's the
it's.
hag.
Leave it to the
Yeah.
hag. Oh,
Actually,
you're mighty
that's.
close there.
So did you guys hear anything from real quick? Did anybody hear anything from Dino yet?
I did
No.
actually hear from him last week. He is doing better, but not much better.
Okay, I hope he's
Better
I
is
hope
still
he starts-
better.
Yeah, I hope he continues to get better.
Yeah.
You guys should hit him up once in a while. Tell him you miss him or something.
Sorry.
You guys should hit him
Occasionally
up
I
once in
send
a while.
him memes.
Yeah. I haven't sent him a recap in a while, but I think I will after this week.
I'll see about talking to him.
I tell him about Moldy and Silky and how much you guys hate.
I
it.
still want. It's
I love
Ricky!
Silk. Nobody hates Silky.
No, yeah, nobody hates Silky. Everybody loves
You
Silky.
guys
Thank
hate
you,
Moldy.
Egg. Thank you.
No, we don't hate Moldy. Excuse
Moldy
you.
is amazing.
Moldy is my friend.
Moldy is our friend.
Moldy is a
evil.
minor inconvenience.
To get to Silky, you must go through Moldy.
Alright,
Actually, that's fair.
so
Moldy has become enemy.
Icarus.
I thought it
Icarus.
was.
The creature turns towards you,
Oh god, okay.
looks at you. You know what? I
What?
thought my skin was dry. You are positively decrepit. And she's casting vicious mockery at you.
Okay. It's a wisdom save, right?
You
Oh, fuck. Fuck me in the ass
Imagine not being wise.
with a
This-
terrace. Oh, 16.
You didn't need to add that last part, but you chose to.
I cut myself off.
16. 16 is a save. She's then
Hooray.
gonna move towards you and strike out at you.
Just tell
and
me the
miss horribly.
damage. Wait, what?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 2.
Oh god, okay.
That was needed already for our survival.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
That brings us to Icarus.
Yeah.
Icarus, the creature sitting right next to you. And it just called you names, but it didn't really do anything. It didn't really mean anything to you. You're confident in your appearance. You don't need no one to tell you how cool you look.
Yeah, I don't need anyone to tell me how my vibe is just ugly.
Or your vibe is death.
Fair. That's very fair. Speaking of death, I am going to need a wisdom save from this bitch, as I am going to ring a little fucking bell in its face and cast Toll the Dead and just be like, huh. At
So
least
what you're
I'll
saying?
be
So
preserved
what you're
better.
saying? So what you're saying is, bing bong.
You green old pickle.
Said wisdom save, right?
Yeah,
That
it's a
is
wisdom
an
save.
11.
Um.
I believe that fails.
Yeah. Yep. That fails. And has she been hurt?
Yep.
Nope. What was she?
Yep.
Oh
She
my
took like
Okay.
6 damage from the punch from
Hooray.
Bonnie.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Connie,
Hey,
for
makes a
making this a
difference.
D12.
Punches matter, guys. Punches.
Oh, the dice
Everybody
might
punch
have
matters.
increased.
Never mind.
I mean,
Oh,
Still
that is
damage.
okay.
4
So
points of
that's
damage.
yeah, and then run away.
You are running away from the creature. Alright. She's gonna make an attack of opportunity against you.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, I'm sorry. It's a nat
didn't learn
20.
You didn't learn anything from when I tried to run away?
Dude, that's my second nat 20 today. Jesus. It's happening.
Wait. What was the second nat 20? Was it me?
No, there was
southern
one on a
park
save
vibe.
before.
Oh.
All
Oh, I
right.
forgot about the
Just
save.
just tell me how
Hey, I'm
much
very
more
excited to
dead
meet
I
the new
am.
characters.
Oh my god, this is gonna be bad.
Tell me how
Yeah.
much more dead I am.
Or you might just be dead.
I don't fear
Okay.
death.
Oh, that's actually pretty conservative, considering, you know. There's 11, 12, 13, 14, 18 points of damage. That's actually not that bad,
Yeah,
considering.
she might be up.
Yeah. Wait.
Yeah, I'm up.
She actually. Yeah, she actually took one more damage than I did.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
I rolled pretty shit there. I
Yeah,
got
but-
8, a 3, a 1, and a 2.
We stay winning though.
Didn't
you know,
you
it
just
all-
roll 220?
Yeah, but it also matters that Skrull has super high con.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
The wizard with super high
You know
con.
what? I'm just gonna count damage on here on this little token because it's easier.
Yeah, all our health counters disappeared already.
Really?
Yeah?
That's weird. That's show up for me. I'll fix it later.
I'm going to
Alright.
use I'm going to use this pocket calculator here to count my HP.
That's fine. I'll fix that later. That is gonna bring us to Roth once again. Roth, you watch as, having learned nothing from your example, Icarus attempts to run away from the creature after casting a spell at it, and the other claw appears out of seemingly thin air and leaves a deep gash in her back. The old decaying flesh seems to fall away, wither away. The blood, thick and viscous, seems to not want to really pour out, but like trickle out.
Does she still have blood? Where did that come from?
It's the leftover
blood?
stuff.
Whose blood is that?
It's the leftover stuff. It's been there for a while. Rob, what do you want to do?
It's the blood of my masters.
Roth is gonna yell, "Stay away from her!" And then I'm like, "Stay away from the hag!" And he's gonna fire another arrow because I still have it ensnaring on.
Yep.
I forgot to.
Are you
track that
doing
last
it with sharpshooter?
one. Why not? I still have a +4.
Yeah, I'm sure the plus
Surely I
four is
won't
enough.
roll on that one.
I mean,
That is a 5, but
it's
whatever.
a miss.
It is in fact another miss. I cannot hit anything. I don't think I've hit anything for 5 combats.
No
Not
one
really.
died,
It's probably
right?
been like 3.
Damn.
Nope, not yet.
Maybe you need a different roller.
Well, don't worry, we're getting there.
Maybe I need a new character.
Skrull was
We're
just
getting there too.
with a net 20.
Hey.
Hold on, let me see.
Hey,
Do I
you
have
rolled
any
a
spells?
3 before. You just need a couple more rolls, and then you'll get a 10 at least.
I don't have anything else.
And what will that do? What will that
Knock it
do?
out.
Well, I mean,
I mean,
Alright.
yeah, man. Yeah, continue. My
Is that your turn? Are you doing anything
Yeah.
else?
Yeah. I mean, I could cast Hail of Thorns, but there's no point if I'm just gonna miss.
Yep. Alright. So, you watch as Rolf, still nursing the wound on his back, attempts to draw an arrow, but as he sets loose, something just twinges and it just goes flying off into the distance. Sirocco, your friends are flailing about, unable to deal with this creature. What do you do?
Very obvious.
I run away.
No. I am going to cast Hack on the hag.
Hex,
Hex.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
What ability are you hexing?
I'm going to say Strength.
Alright.
Don't want strong hag.
Yep, no, that's pretty good.
We want weak hag. And then I'm going to cast Sapping Sting on him or her, it or whatever it is.
Then,
Yeah. I don't I don't judge.
They, them.
I think I have to take a step forward because it's 30 feet range. I need a Constitution saving throw from the hag.
Alright, con save. That is a 12.
That is a failure.
Alright.
So Haggy McHaggerson takes a D4 plus a D6 damage,
And
which is 6 points of damage. And you know what?
Uh.
I'm going to slap the +2 from my fiery damage on this as well. So that's,
alright.
that's 8 damage and it falls prone.
Ah, that's useful.
So get in there, Bagman, beat the shit out of it.
Alright, that's nice.
Get in cover again.
That is gonna bring us to Bagma. Bagma, you watch as Sirocco extends their hands, and as this strange tendril of energy grips the hag, it seems to suck out the hag's energy and it falls to its knees.
Oh, for real?
I just imagine the tendril from my hand shoots up, wraps around its ankle and just tugs on it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it makes a slip sound.
Yep. What are you doing,
I
Bagma?
just threw a banana peel under her heel.
I am going to. I'm gonna attack the prone hag.
Are you gonna walk up to her?
Yeah. 40.
You 40 feet, alright.
I think you're in its space at this point.
yeah, I
You don't
think-
need to be inside its space.
I'm going to go inside the hag and attack it from the inside.
Yeah, do I get critical damage if I attack from the inside?
If you can climb into her giant mouth, then maybe.
Damn.
Don't you know hags are as hard on the inside as on the outside?
I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I forgot my sheet was not updated.
Mhm.
It
Level.
doesn't matter. It literally could not matter less.
He cannot hit a single
It
thing.
literally does not matter.
Guys, what's happening?
Wait,
This
do I
is
get
not supposed to
advantage
be a
'cause
hard fight.
Do I get advantage because she's prone?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah,
Matt,
you do.
Advantage.
That's true.
Yeah, I play
Why
D&D,
why-
guys.
Why
I
do you
do
guys?
play.
Why do you think I flip her over?
Oh,
Let's go.
I'm just saying Matt Mercer for whatever reason has cursed us.
That is
What?
a
Matt Mercer, the god of DMD.
no, I know, but why cursed?
that is
You will
+5.
cursed by will be eaten, actually. Yeah, that hits.
Will we?
19. Let's go. Let's get it. That's decent.
Do some damage on it.
Whale.
All
7
right.
damage.
7 points of damage on the first attack. Are you gonna do some flurries of blows.
Yeah, no, she's prone. Screw. Yeah, of course.
Blow her furries.
The flurries have been blown.
That's-
17.
That hits.
The full plus my
You're still at
level.
advantage, by the way. I hope you're rolling at
Oh
advantage.
yeah, that was an advantage.
Because you might crit.
I might crit.
Already
What?
remove
No,
the.
wait, what? Did you not see the dice? It didn't roll. It just went up and down.
Yeah, I just realized as well. My bad.
Already remove that 3 damage from the hex. I only do that on hits with attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's 6 damage for the first blow.
Alright. 6 damage on the first blow.
That's 16 and 20. Ooh, ugh, ugh. 20, 21.
That hits, yeah.
That was 10.
Eh. Plus my dex, 4 damage. I mean 5 damage. Sorry.
Alright, fair enough. That's pretty good. That's a lot of
Oh
damage.
wait, I can select the damage type on this flurry of blows, can't I?
Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm gonna do the first one as acid, and then the second one as fire.
Alright.
Does it seem to matter?
Does it matter?
Not really.
Wow.
But it looks cool. You guys watch as after you down the creature, Pagmas seems to run in an arc towards it and brings his staff down, his short sword down upon the creature. And then, as the hag is prone on the ground begging for mercy, he just starts beating on this old woman.
I don't believe the hag is
Wait,
backing.
wait, wait.
Neither do I.
One second, 1 second. Let me get this straight. They came here on her like home and
Yeah,
start
property.
beating her up.
Yep,
Yeah.
basically.
That's D&D for you.
This old woman just minding her own business is suddenly being beaten by fire and acid fists.
It
Yo, I'm
feels
literally
really weird
pounding her
not
face
having a
in.
heal. I'm gonna be honest.
I do not believe she's actually down.
Can I come in
Yeah,
and heal
no.
the hag? I feel kind of bad.
Look, the thing is, yes, it would seem bad if she wasn't hanging human skins on a drying wreck, just
and
off her house.
I mean, but
all
she
I did
gives
was-
out candies. Come on.
I mean, all I did was run away, and she almost destroyed me.
Look, I would be prone, give her a chance if I didn't see the,
Yeah,
lingerie.
that's true.
But yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
It's her turn now.
The hag is gonna get up. And now that she doesn't have to spend half her turn moving somewhere, since the target came to her, she's gonna turn to the target.
Oof.
And she is once again going to look at you. Quite sad. So many muscles.
Oh,
Your
stop.
brain is smooth.
Oof.
Oh.
Damn.
Literally called you.
Bro,
brain,
you need to send me your insult list.
brain smooth.
I didn't know she
Call-
was a
call
fire
him a smooth
mage.
brain.
She's gonna cast
I have a rocket
Vicious
brain.
Mockery
I'll
once
have
again.
no.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ah,
I wish I had inspiration, but.
Alright, that is a d4. That is 2 points of psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
And also, she's gonna make an attack against you,
Wait, what?
which
Sorry.
is 9 to hit. I believe that misses.
Yeah. I don't have a HP tracker.
Alright.
none of us do.
Oh.
Man, is there actually like a thing? Okay, let me just get you guys some like normal counters for now. so
Yeah.
that we get
Is it-
highly counter HP.
Isn't it this one?
You can
Black
use
buff?
that as well.
Yeah, yeah. Using this.
Do I get any counters out?
I'm guessing this is for me.
You can use this squirrel.
I
Alright.
have
I'll
one.
find the actual HP counters later.
How much you said? 2 points of damage, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And that is the hag's turn. That brings us to Icarus. Icarus, what are you doing?
Yeah, so you see, I don't appreciate people hurting my fucking friends. And, I,
Ask politely for the woman to leave us alone.
no,
No, tell her to
I'm going
apologize in English.
to,
Ask her to get her manager.
no, I'm not a Karen.
Emma is. So.
Yeah. This one's not.
So what you doing? Come on.
Hold up. Let me check the range. I don't know this. Okay. I'm going to do a little thing known as Wither and Bloom.
Alright.
And I'm pretty sure I can also make a hit like where Pac-Man is. But nonetheless, she needs a con save.
That's the 18 on the con save.
Fuck. But hey,
But-
it's half as much damage.
Yeah.
And then Pegma, my bud. Oof, 4 necrotic.
Reduced to half.
Oh, that's
Oh, okay.
been reduced.
That's half.
And
Alright,
then Padma, you can roll one of your unspent hit die. And
If you feel like you need to heal.
yeah, if you feel like you need to heal.
Well, I
And
think you took 2 damage so far, right?
Yeah.
Maybe
Fair.
maybe it would be the way.
Pardon?
Maybe it would be a waste.
that's fair.
I'm good. Thank you though.
All right. Cool.
That is gonna bring
And then I
that all you're
am
doing?
getting
further away.
further away.
How far? Alright. Alright.
Yeah, and that's my turn.
Alright. That is gonna end your turn and bring us back to Rolf. Rolf, what do you want
Let's
to
see.
do?
Let's see if Rolf can hit this turn.
I'm just not. I'm not
Break
gonna do
the
sharpshooter. And I'm
cycle.
just gonna. I'm not gonna do sharpshooter.
Oh, come
this
on.
time. Fine. You know what? Let's send it. Let's just send it. Sharpshooter, come on.
It can't be that easy. Come on, man.
Go big or go home.
Ah,
Hey!
18. Finally, I get
hits.
to hit something.
Are you
Hold on,
sure?
I don't know. I don't remember what my damage is. Hold on.
He
One
hasn't,
d8.
he hasn't hit in so long.
It's been
Well,
that
what's
long
your-
since you fucking hit something.
What's
So
your
it's-
bonus, Rolf?
What? It's a 1d8 plus 5, and then a 1d6.
No, what's your bonus?
What do you mean my bonus?
Plus four,
Oh,
plus
plus
four with
10. Plus 10, I
Ah.
believe. Hold on. I hit sharpshooter, so plus 10 to the attack damage. So yeah, so it's a 1d8 plus
1d8
10.
plus 10 plus
15.
your. Yeah.
1d8 plus 15 plus d6.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna use these dice.
And you had what ensnaring strike on it?
Yeah,
so
yeah, I already.
you
That's
need
what the d6 is. So that's
Yeah,
20 damage.
but that also does another effect, right?
Yeah, it keeps it so she can't move.
Alright.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Is that a save for that?
Yeah, I think so. Strength saving throw. Ooh, she has disadvantage. on
that's
strength.
ability.
No, that's only ability checks.
Ah, unfortunate.
That is. Where did my page go? That is a 21 on the strength save.
Oh,
Jeez.
that definitely passes. Yeah, she would take more damage if she tried to move. Is what that does.
That's fine. That's 20 damage. That's a lot of damage. She's starting to look like she's struggling.
That's a lot of damage.
And then I'm going to cast Hail of Thorns.
That's a lot of damage.
All right, hail thorns.
And then I end my turn.
You watch Rolf once again struggle with the arrow, and as he notches it, he stretches, and you can feel the tension in his back from the claw marks. But he focuses, closes an eye, closes the other, and just lets go.
Just pisses
What?
himself.
And as he
completely.
does,
And
his
you watch
back
as
pops.
the arrow flies out. The woman sort of turns towards, what's his name, Pagma once again, and you watch as the arrow comes in and gives her a new nose ring.
Oh, how lovely.
Yo, I'm
I am
really, really struggling to not be violently ill.
I
I'm going-
always
I'm-
wanted a
You
septum
watch, you
piercing.
watch as the big boil on her nose
Mhm.
explodes and spews pus all over Pagma.
My mouth was closed. My mouth was closed. My mouth was closed. My mouth
Your
was
eyes were
closed. My mouth was closed. My mouth was closed. My mouth was closed.
I'm gonna.
That
I'm gonna
brings
get-
us. That brings us to, I believe that is Sirocco.
You know, I think it's time for an Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Never mind.
Mm.
Oh my god, guys.
Uh,
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a while since we really crapped out in a fight, so let's just get out of it. Like, it's been a while.
You're welcome, guys.
yeah. Lucky we have you with us.
Nah, it's because of the new guy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Alright. That is gonna. Is that all you're doing? Are you doing something else?
Yeah, I'm
Alright.
saving my spell slots from now on.
Right. That ends Sirocco's turn as his blast once again goes wide of the target.
Maybe because I'm behind this tree.
Yeah, it's probably that. Sirocco's turn is done. So, Pagma, what are you gonna do? This pus is just like leaking all over you. She's like hanging her nose over you, and it's still just leaking out into your hair, on your face.
Oh god.
Yeah, clearly half
It's
of it is
terrible. Smells
Um,
noxious.
uh, I'm like, yo, like my face is actually turning good. Oh, by the shepherds. Really?
Man up.
And then I'm gonna attack her again.
Alright, go for it.
I can't get.
Roth's just gonna shout,
Oh, I
"Just hit her!"
I am proceeding to her, but yeah, tabletop crapping out a little bit for me. But I'm gonna roll. Can someone roll for me, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
I believe he has a +5.
Yeah.
Well,
You don't crit on 19s, right?
No.
That's still, 19.
Yeah, man. I'm not complaining about that.
Yep, that's a short sword attack, so that's d6.
Yep.
Yes, sir. +5.
Oh
That
my
is-
god.
That is 6 damage with your short sword.
Dog, really? For real?
Why is it a +5, by the way?
Because it's my dex plus my proficiency, right?
It doesn't
Not
change
on your
everything.
damage.
Oh, it's based on the weapon.
Yep, so that's 3 damage actually. What?
Rough.
And also, you don't have +3 proficiency.
Yeah,
What?
it's just +2.
yeah, it's +3.
No, it's
Level
+2.
4, right?
+2 proficiency.
Oh,
you're level
+2.
4.
Oh, right. Oh, then I have to remove the one. Yes. Now it's done.
Oh man, why is
Alright,
tabletop being
that
shit, man?
is the end of Pagma's turn, or is he gonna do Flurry of Blows once again?
No, I gotta save those key points. I'm gonna. I'm gonna. I wanna
Run?
move away. Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I? Oh, fuck. I'm not a rogue.
can use your key point to disengage.
No.
So you're gonna
No.
make the mistake that me and Icarus made.
Pardon?
You're just gonna run away and take an opportunity attack.
Well, I mean, she's next, right?
Yeah.
Ugh. Can I like? Where is she on the map? I'm gonna like try and circle this way and have her like just focus on me.
All right. That your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Sirocco gets in a good hit, and sorry, Pagma gets in a good hit and leaves it up to the hag once again.
Sirocco does not get in.
I mean, he gets
Hardy,
in
I
it.
wanted to ask you something as well.
Tarako gets in a good
What?
hit on the tree.
You know when we're rolling HP and we roll shit, we can't take average, right?
No, if you roll a 1, you can re-roll. But other than that, it's whatever.
Okay.
All right. So the creature turns towards you once again, Sirocco. Sorry, Pagma. You being the only one close enough for it to hit.
Mm-hmm.
It is gonna once again look at you. Say, "Oh, are we running out of juice already? Thought you had a little bit more in you." She's gonna vicious mockery. You give me a wisdom saving throw.
Damn.
How did you?
That's pretty good.
Man, I got plenty of juicy. Oh, sorry, I'm Pagma. I just laugh at her. I just laugh in her face.
Too bad. I'm into that shit.
God, who
Oh,
are you, Emma?
Resilient one.
Do you know how many years I've been told that?
Let me just widen your smile. And she brings in her claws.
It's not about the motion, it's about the speed of the boat.
That is a 19 to hit.
Mm,
Huh? What?
19 to
Damn.
hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And that is
Mm-hmm.
16 points of slashing damage.
Wow, that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of
Jeez.
damage.
That is a lot of damage.
I rolled 2 6s.
Is that all the juice you've got? Yo, I'm hurting.
She sort of slurps
hurting.
the dripping pus that's coming down her face and spits it in yours
Oh.
and just sort of cackles. This is brilliant. I needed the exercise.
That was about damn time, you old hag.
That's 25 points of healing for her because somebody said hag.
Oh,
I'm
you old
kidding.
witch. Yo,
Because
Yeah, so the thing is,
this woman's just lathering her pus all over back by this point. What do you
oh, gross.
She's just having fun at this point.
Yeah.
How does she look?
She looks pretty busted up.
Okay.
Thing
Most of
is,
the boils are exploded.
I want to fry this cunt.
Sorry, what are you saying?
Firebolt.
Firebolt, alright. Roll me
Yeah.
an attack.
Oh,
Alright. 21.
That hits.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits. Only
21.
the D10.
Here's the DJ.
Is it doing the thing? Okay. 9, nice.
Yeah.
9 points of damage. She's starting to look really busted up.
Pick on someone your own. Pick on someone in your own state of decay, cunt.
Oh.
She sort of turns to
You
you
tell her,
for a
Icarus.
second. She sort of turns to you, Icarus, and then turns back to Pragma. Like, is she always this mean? I can be nicer than her. Just stay with me. And she sort of puckers her lips.
Yo, I just vomit all over her. All over her.
Is that your reaction?
Yeah, I'll use my reaction for that, and I look at her and I say, "There's your answer."
Ah, see? Pepe's in a pod already, exchanging bodily fluids.
That is my turn though. So rough.
Yeah, we're really gonna get acquainted.
Alright, that is your turn. That brings us
Yep.
to Rolf. Rolf,
So
there's some
here-
kind of weird chemistry going on between Pagma and this creature. You need to stop it.
Arnie, that's not chemistry. That's just alchemy.
It's
so,
friction, bro.
so I have a quick little question here. Because
Uh-huh.
I have another spell. I only have
Mhm.
one spell left.
Mhm.
I already cast Hail of Thorns. I was wondering, would I be able, because they're both concentration, do I have to roll something or do I have to choose which one I can keep? Like, can I only
No,
have one item
if
at
you
a
cast the
time?
new one, the old one goes away.
Okay. So I'm better at just, okay. So I'm going to move 5, 10 over here, out of cover a little bit, and I'm going to shoot her with Hail of Thorns. And should I sharp? Yeah, I'm a sharpshooter.
Alright. Just sharpshooter.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh damn!
I can finally hit things. It's so weird.
Nice.
I don't
Go
like
ahead
it.
and roll damage.
So that is a 1d8 plus 10 or 15, and then dexterity saving throw.
That is a 6.
Fails. Let's go. Use these.
How
dice
much
over here.
damage?
So it's 1d8 plus a 1d10 plus 15. Oh, that's the wrong dice. We're just gonna wait for that to roll. Of course. It's a 19.
How do you want to do this?
Let's go. Just arrow right back of her head. Just between the eyes.
Does it
Alright.
just stick out and Pagma sees it?
Like
No,
when you
the-
watch as the creature's leaning down to kiss you and your vomit covered face, and then an arrow pierces right between the eyes and gets about 2 inches from in front of your temple.
and just brain matter spews onto your face.
Yep, more fluids. And then the creature collapses on top of you.
Robin's gonna come around the tray, and he's gonna be like, "I did it!" and then fall over face plant in the snow because his back hurts real bad.
You do this after every battle.
Are you sure you're not too old for this, Ruff?
Rob's just on the ground like I'm only like 24.
Oh damn!
You just
Uh,
seen some shit. You just seen some-
I'm going to try attempt to help Tagma get out from under the hag. Meanwhile, checking if the hag is really dead.
It's fairly easy. Most of the fluids have drained out onto him already at this point.
Oh,
so
I'm
there's
just
not
rolling
much
around.
left in terms of
I'm
weight.
rolling in the snow. Just
Like
yeah.
it's very slippery now. I can just sort of tug on him and just.
Yeah, as you go to pick him up, it just stinks. Stinks.
In
Question.
that case, I'm going to look for. I'm going to loot the hag.
Alright,
Yeah,
give me an
and,
investigation check.
Somebody
After
help
that
me,
happens, can I
please.
eat it?
What?
What?
The helm.
Can
Oh,
you eat
okay.
it? Oh,
My god. Can you not say eat it?
That's what she does.
That's what the helm does,
That's
bro.
not incorrect.
Fine.
All right, so give me an
Consume.
investigation check.
Can I get help?
You're checking her pocket. That's not really something you need help with.
Not good at investigating.
Can I get some
None
help?
of you are.
No, Icarus is amazing at investigating. So
She's
when I
trying to devour
yeah,
people.
when I stuck my finger into her dirty undergarment and feel moisture, I pull my hands back. I rub
Oh,
them in the snow and ask Icarus to go look in there.
Okay, because you can go ahead and make an
Alright.
investigation check.
I'm just walking. I'm not even looking back. I'm just rubbing my
Rocco.
hands on all the trees and walking towards the sticky housing.
26.
Sirocco, could you help me out, please?
26. All right,
Rock,
the
I can get a-
26. You do manage to recover from her belt this skull container that
Ooh.
contains all manner of
Oh.
strange sweets and confectionaries.
Ooh.
Candy skull.
Hooray! I want it.
You also manage to retrieve from one of her inside pockets this small coin purse. Within it, it contains 12 pieces of gold, 5 pieces of silver, and 2 pieces of
I will
copper.
just hand the coins to Sirocco and. Does the skull fit on my belt?
Actually, already, I'm not going to go to the house. I'm going to check on an Sadar, Sudar, because he passed out before the fight.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Bye, Sirocco. I need your help. I can't get up.
Ah. I'll be there in a
Alright,
moment.
first, the belt, it might fit your belt if you make a fitment for it, but as it is, it's about the size of actual human head, so it's quite big. It's
Okay.
gonna
I will
draw a
see what I
lot
can
of
figure out for it.
Yeah. Or you can just take out the candy and keep it in your.
Yeah, but
your
the
other
skull makes
skull.
it cooler
That's true.
You know,
and
it's
more
like one of
vibey.
those drinking horns that you make out of a human skull.
Hey, Pagma, can you come help me up?
Pegman's still rolling around with
oh yeah,
the
I'm just
snow.
rolling in the snow.
Yeah.
Trying to get the stench out.
Not
Sorry.
going away.
I'll just sit here and bleed. It's fine.
Alright, while he sits there and bleeds, what were you doing again, Sirocco?
I want to check on Sudar because he passed out before the fight. If
Sudar is very much still passed out.
he's breathing, he's alive, he's not in any
Oh yeah,
way.
he's completely fine. It's just that he's incapacitated.
I'm going to put him in stable horse position.
You're gonna stand him up.
No,
Oh,
no,
come
no.
on.
Sort of put his front legs in to support his side, so he's.
He seems fairly comfortable the way he's laying down
Sure.
right now. He's not like splayed out across the floor. He's not.
I'm going to
I'll be back.
I'm going to woke up to Roth, him laying in his own blood.
Mhm.
Hey, Sirocco. A little help.
You don't seem that hurt.
The giant claw mark on my back says otherwise.
I've seen you in worse states.
True.
Oh, come on, buddy, you can do this.
I just need some elbow.
I offer a hand to him.
I'll grab it and try to pull myself up.
As you pull yourself up,
I don't think I'm strong enough to pull him up.
you have enough strength to support this creature as he tries to get off the floor.
I have 7.
It's fine. It's just a dude.
I have 9 strength. So
Together, both of you are actually maybe a strong person. Maybe.
I actually
Maybe.
holding.
Almost.
I'm actually holding onto the tree and just acting like I'm pulling.
But with some effort, you manage to get him up on his feet.
Then I'm going to
Thank
leave him
you.
behind and go back to the smelly house.
I will
Going
follow
towards
him.
the smelly house.
Yep.
All right, you approach the entrance, and the door is slightly ajar.
I'm going to look for danger.
Make
Or
me an investigation check.
oh, actually, 17.
You see that there is a sort of strange loose plank right before the
Be right back.
entrance to the door. It seems to be slightly discolored and also seems to be tilted one way. Only a little bit, but you spotted.
I'm going to sort of move to the side and try to prod it.
Okay. As you move to the side and you prod the plank, you see as the plank sort of just drops down, and with it, about 5 feet of uh, planks behind it on the porch itself seems to also drop it to the ground.
So like this spot just falls down into a hole.
It's more there's a slight porch outside that just instantly
Uh,
goes into the ground.
so this whole bit just collapses basically
Yep.
into the hole. What's down the hole? Like human
There,
babies?
seem, there seems to be just a hole. It goes maybe 15, 20 feet down.
Oh.
You don't really see what's at the bottom of it.
Is it like a tunnel or just a hole?
It just looks like a hole from here, but it's completely vertical, so it's hard to tell if it's like if there's something at the bottom of it or not. Right now, it just looks like it's whatever it was is covered with whatever was left of this plank or the rest of the stuff in here. Are you gonna proceed towards the door? Edge around the door frame?
Yeah, I'm going to push the door open with my staff. See what's inside.
As you push the door open, you see inside a fairly simple logic space. There's a small desk, a small rug, or a quite large rug actually, and a few other supplies for experimentation and, well, all kinds of different endeavors that the tag was participating.
Before going in, I think I'm going to light a torch and drop it in the hole.
You light a torch and drop it in the hole. You do that, and as the torch drops into the hole, you see the bottom of it now much more clearly. You see there's no edges anywhere that would lead off to somewhere else.
Sorry,
It looks like a fairly normal. There's no like openings within the hole that would lead off to anywhere else.
are
It
there
looks
like big
like
spikes?
no, there's nothing that would indicate that this is like a kill trap.
Ah,
It's
more
more
like
of
a
a hold
capture trap.
Yeah,
I think I'm going to go through the window.
you can go through the window.
Just in case. I'm going to investigate it as well. Just
I'm gonna just stand there behind him and help.
spooky witch houses. Oh,
Alright.
there's nothing here.
You'll be
We
fine.
tried. Is the window locked?
Hmm. You walk up to the window and you begin looking around it. It seems there's nothing really latching it, but it does seem to be closed. You get the feeling that you could probably lift it open, though you would need some leverage from somewhere. There's no handle on the outside of it.
I would need a crowbar or something.
You might need a crowbar, or just you could just break the window and then.
Ah, that would be uncalled for, breaking a poor woman's window.
I'm going to
You
take
did
up a
break
rock
the
and
poor
smash.
one as well.
I'm going to pick up a rock and smash the window.
I'm breaking the window.
Oof.
As you break the window,
I move back to the door.
they already did it. But
Oh no,
nothing
I,
happens.
when I can't open the window,
I'm gonna wait till he gets out of the way first. I don't want glass.
yeah, I
going
did not
into
want to stand in front of the window when they break it.
I don't think our friend Pagma over here wanted to wait for anything to do it.
All right, I'm going in.
It doesn't matter. The window is not trapped, and you are able to open it fairly easily.
Going in then.
I'm gonna go in. Right
climb in through the broken window. Who's going in first?
I'll go in first.
You climb in and you hear immediately a creaking sound, and then you look down and you're stepping on the broken glass. And you
Thankfully,
look around.
thankfully, I'm wearing fashionable and sturdy shoes.
Uh, at this point, you look at the rest of the room. Seems a fairly quaint interior. Nothing really here that stands out to your senses. At least not initially. I need somebody to give me a perception check.
I'll do it. So I've already been there.
I will also help him because I'm proficient.
Alright, he already has advantage.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Which is sorely needed. That's a 19.
19, right?
Wait, how do I have a higher perception than you?
Because I'm only proficient and I don't have high wisdom.
That would do it.
Alright. What's the roll? It was in
19.
19, right? You look around, and on initial inspection, you didn't really spot anything. But now, as you look more closely around the room, there seems to be a certain amount of space missing from the roof of the house. It seems the ceiling here is much closer than the ceiling that you noticed from outside. Seems to be a false ceiling.
So what you're saying, there has to be a loft.
There must be a loft, but it will not be. It's not a big loft. That's very little space. Maybe like half a foot, maybe a foot total. Somebody small could probably crawl in, but not a full size person.
Magma?
Magma is an absolutely full-size person.
I know, I was being funny.
What about half decaying person?
Just throw your eyeball in.
No, it's still medium.
Fair.
Maybe children.
We
Time to
don't
go
have
have a
any-
child. Or the dragon.
Oh my god.
All right.
Please stop reminding me.
I'm going to investigate the room. Look, look for something that might give me an idea of what this creature was doing here. Why is this place so corrupted, rotten, whatever? And also, how if there's any way that we could fix it. I'm also going to tell Icarus and Pegma, who I assume are still outside, about something about the roof not being okay. Maybe if they crack it open from the outside, maybe there's something in there. Or
What do you say? You want me to crack something open?
Have I gotten done consuming the hag?
Through the broken window, I converse with Bagman. Well, you see, from in here, it looks like there's some sort of crawl space above this room. Might you check outside if there's some sort of entrance or anything, or make one. Is there any kind of indication that an entrance is inside, Artie?
Make me an investigation check.
While he's doing that, is this right here, is that something that's actually in the room?
That's another 17.
So, Agma, are you gonna do anything while he's looking inside? Agma? Is Ronnie not here?
He's muted.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I think Hig was asking if you wanted to check outside while he's checking from inside for a way to get
Yeah.
into the loft.
I was gonna look if there was an entrance, and if there isn't one, make one.
Alright, give me a perception check. And
give
Hig,
me
you
a
can
check.
make me an investigation check.
Yeah, it was 17.
17, alright, that's pretty good.
Well, do you want perception?
Yeah, perception from you. So
Okay.
17 on the investigation.
As Pegma walking around the building, what does
What?
Huh?
I assume he's sort of walking around the building. What's on the outside of the building? Assume that the clothesline of Flash somewhere
I
there.
mean, yeah, there's other things, but Magma will see those things while you're
Yeah.
inside the building.
I'm
So
just
inside the
won-
building,
I'm just wondering, already.
yeah, inside the building, as you're looking around, poking around, seeing what clicks or what gives, you see above you in sort of the center of the room, there appears to be this hanging candelabra, this structure that's quite massive for this tiny little room. These candles that hang in it, though, they seem to have a pattern, and you manage to immediately make sense of the pattern and align them. And as you twist the candelabra completely, you see it sort of falls to the floor, and with it, it brings this rather large circular wooden board that falls to the floor as well in the center of the room.
Crashing the candelabra under it.
Yep.
That's been valuable.
My perception was a 12, by the way.
Looking outside, there's the obviously the leather rack, which is where the skins are drying. There's also a small section of a sort of small plot of land, which is clearly a mass grave.
You
And
mean a
what?
leftover yard?
Wait, hang on. Has she
I'm
been
done.
like working her way through the grave?
Well, she's in the process of burying bodies. It's not a full grave, so she hasn't closed it up yet. There's still space enough for 5 or 6 lonely traveling adventurers
Oh, you mean there was?
And the centaur.
and a centaur friend.
You mean there was, right?
I mean, the space is still there. She might need to occupy it now.
Nope, it's gone.
Oh yeah, she got ate.
Yeah.
Ed.
Yeah. She was consumed.
Oh,
So,
I really hope we did not have to bring back proof of her demise or something.
We have the skull.
this is the human skull.
With candy in it. What type of sick fuck would do that? And
You.
I don't know
aside
who's
from
sick or who's
me.
traveling.
All right.
Let's just burn the switch at the stake.
Artie, I would like to cast Detect Magic.
All right. Cast detect magic, and there doesn't really appear to be anything magical in the room.
That's
Well, you do move up towards this circular hole in the ceiling, and you try to look through it. It's not that far up, it's maybe like 8, 9 feet up. And you try to hang from it and look inside. And there you see this faint, glowing, magical energy. This arcane energy in this greenish blue color.
in the loft or crawl space, I guess.
In the
In the
crawl
raw?
space, yes. This energy seems to resonate within the small space, and as you try to look into it, try to figure out what's going on here, you feel strangely uneasy, and then you spot it. This tiny disc-like object, maybe 2 millimeters thick, about maybe 4 to 5 inches or centimeters, sorry, wide. It's like a small disc made out of pure topaz. and at the bottom of it, there seems to be a small point. Seems to be a top of some kind.
Like a spinning top.
Yep.
Is it spinning?
No, it's not spinning. It currently lies resting inside the crawl space, and it
Wait,
seems to
is it
have this
resting
sweet
upright?
pulsing glow.
I'm, I'm,
Sorry,
I'm,
what?
Is it resting upright?
No, it's resting flat. Yes.
Oh, okay.
What is
I'm
this,
going to
Inception?
drop down from the crawl space and open the back door and bag me.
You're gonna open the back door and
Yeah, but I am still skeptical, so I am still going to check it. Don't feel safe yet.
you're gonna check the back door for what traps.
Yeah,
Alright. You walk into the
bear trap.
base. There's not much in the way of traps. Left, at least.
That's an 11 on the investigation.
There's not much in the way of traps left in this place. At
Is
least
it
you
locked?
gather you've got most of them.
Is
If,
it locked?
the door itself does not appear to be locked.
I'm going to open it and look for back.
You open the door and Pagma is waiting out back looking at the dead bodies and the mass graves.
Sirocco, I believe we've done a good deed today.
Yes, I believe so as well, Pagma.
No shit.
I think the human skins were a giveaway, maybe. But
Yeah, who gives that candy anyway?
There's nothing necessarily
Yeah.
wrong with that.
Who gives out candy? What a weirdo.
anyone giving anything for free clearly have ulterior motives.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Would
Can't trust
you mind
nobody on
coming in
Tundra.
here? There is a crawl space in the roof that has some kind of magical objects inside.
Ooh.
Do you have any
Real,
idea what the object is or what it does?
It's some sort of disc or spinning
Uh,
top. I'm going
real
to
quick.
check the grave. Are there any fresh bodies?
Fresh bodies in the grave.
Yep.
The most recent looks like weeks old.
And is it like just bones or
I mean, there's a mixture of bones, slightly decayed corpses, completely decayed goops, essentially.
Icarus? Icarus, I know you immediately got the lady boners for the magic egg, but would you mind coming in here? I need your expertise on decaying corpses.
What do you mean expertise?
Well, your kinship. Do you think any of these are the ones that we're looking?
I will look at the bodies. Do they match descriptions? Can I tell?
Sorry, once again?
I'll take a fucking look at the bodies. Do they match descriptions? Can I tell?
Descriptions of what exactly?
the adventurers that we were
Yeah,
came out
the
to
people
come
that
see.
went missing.
They seem weeks old, so not really.
I'm just gonna turn my head back to him.
What you do notice, though,
Oh,
looking at the bodies and then at the skins, a couple of these skins seem awful familiar. Not a lot of creatures have these fey-like properties to their skins.
uh, uh, uh.
And then you notice something inside Sirocco. You notice the oven. Its fires still lit.
Making pies, isn't she?
Mm.
And you see above the smoke escaping from the chimney. And you smell this sweet aroma. Oh, there's something amazing in the oven. You should open it and find out what it is.
I'm not.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Ugh.
Mm.
um, that is a 23.
23. Alright, that is very good. You begin to be pulled towards this oven. You reach out and you grab at this pot with this cloth that's next to it. And as you pull it out, the sweet aroma turns to a foul stench in your lungs as you see floating fingers and ears and all kinds of different body parts
Ugh.
in the stew.
That's fun.
Are they like pointy ears?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You gotta have the pointy ones. Those are the best ones.
There's plenty of meat in there as well.
Well, I think we found them.
You want to take the bodies back?
Do you mean the skins?
And the bodies. You
Is,
know.
is there a way to bury a body that has been partially cooked with dignity?
Oh no. Completely cooked.
Oh,
Would
The
it be better
meat
to
is
cremate?
tender, fall apart.
They're falling off the bone.
Yep.
I'll think about it.
This is
I'm,
awful.
so far, I'm just going to push back the thing, close my eyes, and put out the fire under it at least.
You put out the fire. If you let it go just a few more minutes, it would have burned, but you saved it just in time.
Oh, that's even better, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But who knows? Maybe these people have a culture of eating their dead.
Yeah, probably.
To regain the energy.
No,
As
like
fake creatures are want to do.
no, like the fucking elves in Divinity.
Yeah, that's true.
Who knows? We don't know their culture.
Yeah.
But or do we? Do we know their? Do they eat their dead? Well, I guess the Treants do.
So let me get a head count. Sirocco, you're out back looking at the bodies.
I'm back.
Sorry, not Sirocco. Bagma is out back looking at the bodies.
Yep. Yeah,
You are back inside.
to go up to the lobby.
Where is Roth?
I'm right here. I was gonna ask you about this chest on the map, if that's actually like full of arrows and stuff.
Oh, you're inside, alright. And where is Icarus?
I am just kind of about to, get up and not be kneeling over this mass grave anymore.
Sirocco, Roth, you thought you've seen just about everything today. You saw cooked people, smelled their terribly burnt corpses, or terribly cooked corpses. And you saw this woman hack all over Pagma. But you haven't seen just about everything yet.
Oh no.
As you hear a sound at the door, you turn to look, and in the doorway stands this massive creature. This behemoth of metal and rock and wood.
So
And it just stands there, a sentry, looking at all of you. Zero, if you'd like to introduce your character.
Very well. My character is Warforged. I rolled. It's 7 feet.
Okay.
It
Uh,
fills the doorway.
Wait, but there's a hole in front of the door.
Not anymore.
Did he fill the hole?
The hole.
just stealthily
He's
filling the
actually
hole.
27 feet tall.
No. He is well, is obviously made of metal. You can see that part of this chain armor is melded completely and almost like in a natural way with the rest of his body. He has orange reddish eyes with sparks in them and some green in it. He has a shield that's not in his hands right now, is on his back. A big warhammer and some sort of focus, almost like a divine symbol. Was it on my chest? Correct.
Yep.
What sort of divine symbol it is?
Oh god, I forgot the name. Who was it? The God of Forge? I don't remember the name. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Let me just find that for you quickly.
Oh, let me check the focus. I have it
Fuck.
here, I think.
Forge.
Pantheon. Here it is. Pantheon.
Forge would be Traitmere.
Yes. Tritmere.
Alright. The creature stands in the doorway.
And looking at them, yes, analyzing them.
I got to say to be honest, when you describe yourself as a giant construct, of metal and stone with chainmail, I immediately sort of pictured, those rock walls, like besides highways where the
Oh
the
god.
wiring cord sit back. You're like you're made out of loose rock, and the chainmail is holding you together.
DM, where am I precisely?
You're standing right outside the doorway in front of the hole. Looking in.
Okay, here. So
There.
no, yeah, here.
In front of the
Sorry,
hole.
yeah,
In
do
front.
we have any knowledge such creature, or can we assume that this is the monster of the hag?
You have never seen anything like this.
Clearly the evil automaton of the hag that came to
You've
destroy.
never seen an automaton in your life. You don't even know what that is.
Oh my god. I love that I literally cannot see it.
There is no such thing as an automaton in this world.
Roth is gonna shoot a glance at Sirocco because I assume he's on the other side of the room or
A
whatever.
creature made of metal is something that is entirely foreign to you.
Yeah.
Well,
He's
automaton is
okay.
not necessarily a creature made of metal.
I mean, this creature is made of metal. It is entirely foreign to you.
Have I not heard of iron golems?
There's no golems.
No golems either.
Ooh.
Roth is
Everything
just
is
gonna-
sentient.
I was gonna say, hello, you friendly?
Does it look, dangerous and
Yeah.
and malicious?
Yep. I mean, not malicious. It just looks like a giant statue, honestly, at this point.
Is it moving, or is it breathing?
No.
Does not
it-
appear to be breathing.
Is it move? Does it move? Does it have like an idle animation?
Well, it did show up in the doorway when you passed through it, not but a few minutes ago.
Yeah, but that does not mean it moved.
Yeah,
I mean, yes,
It's
technically
following.
it's there.
Let's just say that it's following the movement of. Sorry, what was the name?
Rough.
Roth. Yeah.
Yeah, we have names on them.
Roth. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yeah. Roth's just gonna look up and be like, I am not in a condition to fight. Like, just thinking to himself, I'm not in a condition to fight. Hello.
What
You
is
Why
that,
are you
Roth?
guys talking? Icarus
I don't
just
know.
looks in through the door.
Here's the thing that just talked.
Are you
What?
are you
What thing?
the old woman?
She can't see it from here either.
Do I have I ever seen an old woman here? I don't think so, right?
What is an old woman?
Yeah, that's true. That's correct. What?
Oh. Okay, so all right. You don't know who that is, so I can assume that you're not with her. Thank gods. Um, hello. What are you doing
What the
here?
fuck?
Rolf, why are you conversing with the statue, man?
Uh, well, he just talked, so I mean,
Well, I mean, conversation
I
is polite.
be careful. There's a hole right there,
Yep.
and I'm gonna point to it.
How deep is the hole?
I think it's your love.
How deep is what? Sorry, what do you
I
say?
think
The hole in front of the.
I think it's at
It's
20
like
feet.
15 to 20 feet. Yeah.
Okay. Um. Hmm. I cannot go. I will
It's
say
only
then.
about 5 feet wide, though. You can jump over it.
Yeah, I will jump over it then.
Ah!
I assume.
As he lands on the other side, you hear this crashing sound. He's clearly very heavy.
I assume like his shoulders are a bit wider than the door frame, and
No, this door frame was made for the massive hang. It
Yeah,
fits.
yeah.
oh yeah, yes. But the floor definitely creaks under him.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh.
I think I'm going to stand battle ready, as you know. Although this creature didn't attack us yet, it's definitely menacing.
I'm pretty defenseless at this very moment, so I'm not doing anything.
Am I in touch
Uh,
range of Ruff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty close to the door.
I will try and touch him. And
Rock.
cast.
Rock's gonna,
Okay.
God.
Rock is gonna flinch really bad.
But are you gonna pull away?
Are you going to let him touch you?
I'm gonna have to. like,
Why?
like I got nowhere to go. There's nowhere to move.
Okay.
Um,
So as you
then
touch,
I will cast Cure Wounds on him. Of first level.
Mm.
okay.
Oh. I assume I immediately know what he's
check.
doing after he casts the spell, so I'm gonna.
As
oh,
you
okay.
feel the wounds in your back close and the pains start to fade away, you realize he's using healing magic on you.
Oh, he's healing me.
And
Do we also
that's-
realize that, or it just looks like
and
he's
that's
melting Ross's face off?
I mean,
11.
Rolf is
You're
incredibly
good.
hacking now. 11 points of healing for you.
Yes.
Ooh, hey.
Hmm. Who are you?
I will look at my hand, not realizing what I just did. I will look at Icarus and say, who,
What's your name?
And also,
and
what
he will
are
just
you?
say, he will say
Yeah.
nothing.
You don't have a name.
You can call me Vulcan, I think.
Volk?
Vulcan?
Vulcan.
Oh, Vulcan.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, nice to meet you, Vulcan.
Ari, does Vulcan as a name have any indication for us? Is that
Does it?
like a name?
Sorry, go again. I couldn't hear that.
Does the name Vulcan give us any indication about this character?
There's nothing about this character that gives you an indication about anything.
Have I heard the name Vulcan before? Is that is that a name from the island, or is that a name from off the island?
I mean, you've been to some places on the Kreon Tundra. You haven't been to all of them, so you don't really know if it's a name from the Tundra or not. But you haven't heard it before. In the
Have I
places you've been.
read anything about
What-
it, perhaps?
No, not really.
What about me? Because I think we established that Roth is more well traveled than Soraka.
Yeah, but like nothing
Not
like
as
this
much.
has ever crossed your
Yeah,
path.
okay. Fair enough. Well, it's nice to meet you, Vulcan. Anybody that heals me is good in my book.
Hmm.
But you
Very
didn't
good, thank
answer the other question, Vulcan. Uh, is that armor, or it seems to be part of you or something?
I will
That's a good
touch my
point.
body. and say, and say, "No, this is me."
You're made of metal and rocks?
I think so.
Well, that's certainly interesting.
I
I'm gonna look
I
at
would
his arm
love
just
to study
because
you.
this is the second stranger that we've encountered. See if he has the same marking on his arm.
Well, not
First
explicit.
time was a coincidence. I'm seeing if this is actually something that was preordained to
What
happen.
first time?
Oh, are
That
we
never
retconning that?
happened. That never happened.
Are we actually
Jedi
retconning
mind
that?
trick. Jedi mind
Okay.
trick.
Never mind then.
Tundra
Actually,
madness.
does Vulcan wear any clothing?
Falcon can tell you that. Falcon, are you wearing any clothing?
Yes, some pants mostly. They're strange because they're fused as well with the body, but
So you're not wearing clothes.
no, yeah.
But
You
just
look
got
like you're
you got
wearing
pants on
clothes,
that are
but
just
it's
attached
you.
to you.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You look like you're wearing clothes, but it's just you.
Yes.
Perfecto.
But because it is melted to your body, you're clearly naked.
Yes. Canonically, yes.
Good to know.
Well, we don't know he's naked.
And
And
well,
Rob, as you do look upon his arm, he seems to have his arm tied to his chest, and he extends it towards you for healing you. And as it does heal you, you look upon it, and there's a sudden glow in it, and you see tattooed upon the arm the symbol
mean-
once again.
you mean welded?
It's more embossed in this case.
Wait, so I just want to make sure. So we have actually met Korak, right? Like, or are we retconning that?
No,
Okay.
Korak doesn't exist.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I didn't know if we actually met him or not. So Ruff is gonna say, "Huh, that's funny," and
What is it, Ruff?
he's gonna roll up his sleeve with the tattoo on it, and he's gonna show Vulcan.
At this
I do
point,
remember.
can all of you describe your characters to Zero?
I'll go first since I'm the one that's currently interacting. Roth is a semi-short man who's wearing a bandana on his head and a mask on his face, and you can see that he has a scar over one eye. And he's got long black hair, and he's wearing a lot of like heavy clothing for like the tundra, like with different like furs and stuff that have been sewn into it. And he's got a bow on his back.
Yeah, I was going to ask
Wait.
you. Tony, when are you
Before we go any further, have you been muted?
Yeah.
Huh? Am I muted?
Sorry.
No,
No,
I
I think Gauri's
was
been muted for half an
Oh
hour.
my god.
I feel sick, man.
Well, you've been muted this whole
would
time?
You would think you would notice if we're not replying to your comments.
Yeah,
I
but
will-
I just thought I just had bad timing. I was like, wait, no, I'm feeling Baron vibes after a while.
These people are just dickheads. They never listen to me.
I know these fucking assholes. Nah, it's fine. I was just saying, Pac-Man walked into the house and said by the 12s, Sirocco and Rolf, would you care to explain?
we're getting to that.
So go ahead. You were describing your character off.
Fucking
Yeah.
tickets.
He's got a bow on his back, and I mean that's about it. Like other than what I've already said.
Okay.
If the mini that's on the table, right here, this one, is actually what he looks like.
Very well.
I made that in Hero Forge.
Yeah. I'm making my own. Nice.
Who wants to go next? Wait, am I still muted?
No, we
No,
can
you're
hear
not
you.
muted.
Nah, to
So
check in
this
it, you
time we
know.
just chose to ignore you. This time we just chose.
Kid assholes.
No, we were just wanting you to go on.
Um,
Describe yourself, Pagma.
so Pagma walks in, and you see a sort of average height human, dark skin, golden eyes, and sort of quite long hair, with bangs framing the sides of his face, and his hair sort of tied back in like a really, really long ponytail that reaches like the mid length of his back. He's wearing sort of like, imagine like martial artist monk type robes that are black, and they have a like golden embroidery going through them. Then you see on the back a very like ornamental sword on his back.
Hmm.
Yeah, sort of around his waist, horizontally, short sword. But yeah, that's Pagma.
Sirocco is a very lean-looking humanoid, wearing odd colors for this kind of environment. He's wearing green and purple clothing that seem to be decorated with natural pattern. He has light bluish skin, very almost radiant white hair. Um, he seemed to be equipped with a scimitar and a staff. He has a very prominent golden ring with a large red gem on the hand. He's wearing a much simpler golden band on him.
Okay.
And Icarus is oh boy, how do I make this not sound evil?
You don't. That's the point.
Fair.
You ate a hug, so
Uh,
I mean.
Oh, that's not the worst.
The helm consumed the hag.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
the
right.
Yeah, she is not the evil one. It's the
It's the
helm
voices.
controlling her.
It's the voices.
Ah, it's the voices. Okay.
So you see a very, very malnourished looking corpse
Mm,
ish. More on the corpse side than the ish side type woman before you. I mean, there's decay, and she's a little. Fuck, I can't remember if I made her tall or short.
whatever
You're-
you want.
You know what? I think realistically, she's probably about the same height as Ruff.
So short, short.
Maybe a little taller than Ruff.
Just because the heat.
Yeah, just because it's rough.
And she's got like a
Helm
book
adds a few
and a
inches.
yeah, it does. She's got a book strapped to one hip, a pouch strapped to another, and a
And the skull to the back.
the skull is somewhere. You do not need to know where the
Awkward,
skull
bruh.
is. Although it is full of candy, apparently.
Well, Vulcan, I glad
Yeah.
you're here, and it's very kind of you that you provided some healing for our friend here. I think introductions it in I myself are my name is Sirocco. This here is Icarus. The gentleman that you gave some healing is Rolf, and our friend in the back is Pagma.
Pleasure to meet you.
It's
Yours,
a
I mean.
pleasure.
But you still haven't answered the question. Why are you here?
That is a better question than anything.
You might not be aware, but we are standing in an evil creature's home that we have slew just moments ago.
Yes.
Why was she evil?
There are skins on a drying rack outside, as well as a mass grave that someone had me look into and called my
Well,
kin.
to make it less cryptic, the creature has killed many of the inhabitants of this forest. Not for food or things, seemingly, but clearly for nefarious purposes, as well as food.
Good people? Inhabitants?
Well, yes, the fey creatures living in this forest fell victim to her. They requested that we investigate some of their missing companions, and I sort of gesture towards the cauldron above the cold fire. Well, we have found them.
Uh, we look at the cauldron, then at Sirocco again, and just say, I do not know why I'm here.
What do you mean you don't know why?
How did you get here?
I walked.
From where?
I will point in the direction where I came from.
Which direction is he pointing?
How long did you walk for?
He seems to be pointing in a westerly direction.
The direction we are going to. I guess.
Well,
Uh,
you're going west and then north, but he's pointing it towards west. So yes, similar.
I
So
will just say, to reply at Pagma, I will just say, forever.
What?
You passed through the Blade Woods.
The Blade Woods?
Uh, what do you mean forever? Where did you come from? Exactly.
And he will shake his head, a twitcher for a moment, and point west. I came from. I will not say anything else.
Are you okay, friend?
Uh, yes, I am.
Um, in that case, where are you going?
I was hoping some of you had some answer for me.
But about that,
Oh.
I point at the engravings.
No, about where I was going.
How do we be able to answer
How
that
would
for you?
we exactly?
Well, we do all have the same marking on our arms, so maybe you were destined to come with us.
Markin, what do you? Oh.
Uh,
And I don't know
ah,
if I did this yet, but I'm gonna roll up my sleeve to show him.
How exactly do you come by that, Markin?
how? Very talented.
Um, DM, one question. Do I remember everything from our session last week?
Yes, you remember everything from that.
Oh, there was a.
An old man.
Yes.
Ah,
He died, but
He died.
yes,
how did he die?
and I will fall to the ground, and then I
Um,
will get back up and say, like this.
Like what?
he died?
Could you
What?
add a little bit of context? What
Please.
exactly happened? Could you elaborate, please? And
I
what exactly did he look like?
What did you do with him?
We talked. Then he showed me a flame.
Wait, after he died?
No, before. Then he said he was done. And that
Is
I was
when
the
he died.
last, I believe. And then he
Does that
died.
that mean God is tired of finding new characters?
I was just going to say that that's a bold statement, Marty.
Yo, Audi, you gonna bring us back to life?
Huh. You're.
Hey Zero, you think you might stick around?
Yeah.
You're binded by godly promises of no more. Look,
Uh, if you're having me, this is like a really fun group. So
Oh wow, thanks, man.
All right,
Thanks.
nice.
what,
So he's
what did-
dead then.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck. That's
you know,
bad.
you know, Artie, resurrection happens. Fuck. Another one.
What you
fortunately,
guys
I have
looking at
all
me for?
These healing spells for me.
You just have the body with you in a bag.
He just pulls him out of nowhere, flops him on the ground. Here he is.
No, can you imagine he turns around and he's been using him like a backpack?
Oh, that's terrible.
But what did you talk about? Is there you meet an entity, a shepherd, perhaps? Must.
Yes, I believe so.
Do you
Um,
know? Do you know
What's
of
a
a shepherd?
shepherd?
Ah, I guess that answers at least one of our questions.
did you have some sort of vision, an encounter of some sorts with a strong being?
I do not know the strength of the person I met, but yes, I met something.
And they have indulged you with a correct?
No, not really, I believe.
They requested that to accompany you.
He said that my destiny was near, in a way.
Huh.
And then he
Great.
just died.
No, that was the old man.
And they tell you what to do.
No,
Did they tell you where to go?
no, not really.
I got to say, friends, these shepherds are absolutely useless.
He did, not the shepherd, but the old man did tell you to go east.
I know, I know.
I know, but I haven't asked that specific question yet.
That's correct, actually.
God.
And,
They
and, you know,
asked about the shepherd, not
What
the
is
man.
this? An
and, you know,
anti-Icarus?
and, you know,
Oh, no,
and-
we did. We asked what you guys talked about. No.
we did,
With the
but
shepherd, yeah.
no, I did ask you, what did the old man say, but it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
the old man say.
Yeah, you actually started talking about what the shepherd said when I asked, what did.
Oh, right, sorry. Then yeah, I will say he told me to go east. East,
And then-
right? Yeah.
And then he died.
Yes.
Was there anything
Did you
wrong with him?
East.
How he died?
Okay. Vulcan will just flop back on the ground again, and and get back up and say like this.
I love how we had three very very characteristic questions. Pag my ass, but he just died. Icarus asked just east. Zero quest.
With
Was there
very
anything
much
on him?
alarm.
And Roth is just kind of sitting there like, what is happening?
Rolf is the mom of the party.
I
Just try to keep
know.
everyone somewhat alive.
I think that we should stop asking him questions and we should at least get somewhere where we know we're safe.
Well, he asked for answers. Fortunately, we don't seem to have many. Unless
Sorry, friend.
Although
The-
I can tell you, you do not want to go east. East
Why?
is
Yeah.
not a East is not a
Yeah,
good direction.
we do not like what's east.
But
Rough shivers.
We have met
you
quite a
were
lot.
east.
Yes, and we've met
Are
quite
you
a lot of danger.
are you bad then?
No.
No,
Or at least I don't think so.
not to my
Side eye
knowledge.
Icarus.
Yo, like we all look at Icarus and we
Icarus
say
just sort
no.
of tucks the skull full of candy under the.
Icarus just goes straight no. I mean, like, yeah,
Yo,
no.
does Icarus shake the skull so you can hear the candy
No.
rattle? Of course not. I have candy.
Icarus isn't that dumb. Who do you think she is, Emma?
Well, to answer your question, at least some that we all have been approached by these entities, shepherds, who
No,
to
you're
our
not
no-
alone, friend.
who to our knowledge were entities that created this world, or at least took part in the creation.
Not really. They don't create the world or take part
Well,
in the creation.
I know that
They were the first things to be created by the creator.
they sort of altered the world, right?
They manage the
They
world, right?
no, they manage the world. Yeah.
They're
Uh,
the
But
shepherds.
if they are not creators, they are keepers, shepherds, a flock to the world. And so far, what we know that they were called upon for some sort of purpose, but they needed us to act in their stead, or at least act according to their wills, probably. But we didn't receive any instruction, any real information of what to come. So far we've done much in this direction. At the moment we're heading to Bladestone, the central city of the Kreon Tundra. If you wish, we wouldn't mind if you accompanied us. Perhaps more answers will present themselves.
Yeah.
I hope they
Um,
will.
learn alongside us.
I
We
just
do not have
realized you cannot
horses.
see my expression because it doesn't really have a weighted.
You do not have expression.
Yeah.
Do,
Yeah,
do
well,
you have
that's a neutral one.
Is it like a gravity
do you have
bar?
adjustable eyebrows?
No, unfortunately, no.
I
It's
would love
actually
it.
just like a giant, like metallic face, and everything is metallic except like he has a tongue that's fleshy.
No.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No. What I want is that your whole face is stationary, but that one of your eyebrows can be raised in like a divot that just moves slightly up.
Sorry, 1 second, adjusting my eyebrows.
No,
That's done.
it's a manual slice. So you just grab your eyebrow and just pull it up like 2 centimeters to give yourself.
There's like a switch on the side of the head.
It just goes.
It just
Makes a
controls
little.
it. It's like a
There's
counterweight.
three settings.
His brain is a counterweight.
Yeah, it has 3 settings. It says the neutral, the quizzical, and the surprise. You know, like one eyebrow raise or two eyebrow raise.
Hmm?
But what do you say? Do you wish to accompany it?
Yes, indeed, I wish to.
Very well. Welcome to our little troupe. Now then, Magma, would you mind getting up in that loft? There's something in there that might be interesting.
I'll try and get into the loft.
You walk in and you attempt to slide into the loft. It is a tight fit. I need a dex check to see how well you can make it an acrobatics check. See how well you can
Acrobatics.
slither in.
Do it.
14 acrobatics. That is 20.
20. All right. It's a tight squeeze, but you're a maneuverable dude. and once you maneuver the sword out of the way, you are able to slither in. And ahead of you in the distance, you see this top that's sort of just plopped down. It's this topaz material. It's about maybe a few inches across, not really big, and it just seems to. It's like a thin disc that seems to just sit there.
Do I notice anything else, or is it just the disc?
Also, be careful, Pagma. It did seem magical.
There are other oddities around, but they seem to be more pushed back towards the edges of the room. It's like mostly sacks of different herbs and different reagents that the hag would put into her meals.
Spices.
The spices, huh?
Yeah.
Add a little bit of spice. As I approach it, do I notice
What do you
anything?
what do you see up there, Pagma? Is there anything good besides that weird spin top thing?
I see some ingredients of the old hag, maybe some spices, but nothing beyond the.
Kick them down here. We'll check.
Okay, I slowly begin to kick them down.
You start throwing down these bags of ingredients. There's all kinds of different spices and mixes and alchemical reagents, as well as strange toxins
Hmm?
that you don't quite recognize and seem to want to stay away from.
Is there like an odd
Is
was it
there like
silver
a
flower in
silver
there?
flower?
No, there's no silver flower in there.
God damn it. We
Uh,
tried.
Are there any alchemical ingredients that I recognize from earlier?
There are some that are common between the two stashes. So there are quite a few more gruesome ones in here. Strange tongues and strange nail clippings
Uh,
within small pouches.
do they look humanoid?
Oh, they're from all different kinds of creatures, and different. They're all in small little baggies that are all separate from each other.
It's very organized.
Mm-hmm.
Well, while Pagma is in the loft space, I'm going to look for any written object, like a book or scroll or anything of the like.
While he while
There
he's
doesn't
doing
appear to
that,
be any books here at all.
I should have
the
asked her for a lesson.
the chest that's in front of me right here, the one that I'm standing next to, is there actually anything in it, or is that just a set piece?
The chest itself is locked.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Mm.
Ah.
Anybody want to try their hand?
Sorry, this is the specific wording that you're using.
My specific wording
Yep.
wording is
Does
yeah.
anybody want to try their hand?
Okay.
Oh
um,
god.
I will try and rip it open then.
Make a strength check.
I'm just gonna stand back and watch this happen because this man could crush me.
Ooh!
It's 20.
You watch as this giant metallic creature walks up to this chest, and instead of picking at the lock or looking for a keyhole, he just sticks his entire hand into the chest and just pulls up and pulls the lid clean off.
He just does a Kratos.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
The hinges come flying off as the lid goes with his hand. Looks like he's holding a nice shield now.
Jesus.
I I slowly put away the thief's tools that I pulled out of my satchel.
Sorry.
Not the most delicate there. But it's
Well,
open.
that's one way to do it.
Oh, and we'll turn to Rolf. We'll turn to Rolf and say, it was open.
I mean, fair enough. I look inside.
Inside, you find quite a few things. One, there is 200 pieces of gold inside, in addition to 50 pieces of silver and 20 pieces of copper.
Hey.
In addition to that, there's this
Gold.
strange. Do you still have detect magic going?
Should it's quite long time, long runs, but I can recast it ritually.
There is a strange, uh, hairy ball-like object. It seems it seems like greenish in color. It's almost stony. Strange, seems like a rock, but it's got like hair growing out of it almost. It does seem to have some kind of
What
magical
kind of
enchantment to it.
what kind of magic?
Seems a form of this would be abjuration.
What was the spinning tops?
The spinning top had a divination aura on it.
Oh, damn! I have. Oh, okay.
Be careful there, Rolf. That hairy ball thing is also magical. How's it going
I'm
up there, Arpagma? Get to that spin top thing, that.
I've tried his best not to touch it, but I guess
I'm,
I
uh,
can.
I'm going to immediately pick up the thing and try to figure out what it does.
You mean the
The
rock,
hairy con.
the hairy rock?
Yeah, the hairy rock.
The hairy rock looks
hairy rock.
interesting. Hmm.
Hairy rock. Put it in your sack. I mean, look at it.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Rock is just a hairy rock. Not much to it.
Uh,
Not to your
Well, it's
untrained,
magical.
non-magical eye.
doesn't Icarus have identify?
Nope.
Nope.
I do.
Oh, you do as well? Nice.
Yeah,
Can
but
anybody know what this is, or can it have
Do
a
you have a
spell to figure it
pearl?
out?
yeah, I don't have a pearl, so yo.
Well, you can cast it as a ritual, can't you?
No, that still
I need the
requires.
pearl.
Still requires a pearl.
Oh, rest in
Uh.
peace.
Well, I'll take a look at it later, and I sort of hold out my hand for the hairy rock. Are you
Rock?
handing, Rolf?
What?
I'm holding out my hand for the hairy rock.
Oh, I hand it to you.
What does it feel like, Artie? A hairy rock?
Like a hairy rock. It is slightly soft, though that's only like as you press down on the hard surface, you feel that it's spongy on the inside.
What is it? An egg?
No, it's
Oh,
not
no.
big enough to be an egg. It's more like it's the size of a pinky finger.
Don't even get
Even
me
smaller.
started on eggs.
I'm going to put it away in like a leather satchel and later.
You know
check.
what? I'm curious.
Put it in your mouth.
No. Not that. I want to know if the skull candy is good.
Does it taste like that?
You're gonna eat the candy?
I
I'm
don't
just-
think that's a wise decision.
I'm gonna look at it and shit. Like,
Going
does
to
it
nibble the.
lick it? Maybe.
Are you gonna eat it or you're not gonna eat it?
Is the candy magical?
No, it's not magic.
Oh, nice.
Do they look like actual sweets? Would I even know what
mean,
actual
yeah.
sweets look like?
A
Okay.
few of them are recognizable. Like you've seen some of these sweets, but like most of them are just foreign to you. They do look very appetizing,
Okay.
and not like in the witch's human meat kind of way.
Like I said, there is a purple one from Quality Street. There's a hobnob. There's a wagon wheel.
I will try some.
What do you mean some? Are you going to take 1, 2, 3, 4? There's
Like one.
20 in there.
You know,
You're going to try one?
Yeah.
Make me a
there's an
con saving throw.
there's an open package of Rolo in there.
Wisdom.
Make Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fun.
I hope you notice, Gonit, I'm trying really hard to only say candies
Yeah.
that only we will understand.
Fuck!
Yeah, no, they are
That's a
fun.
6. Oh my god.
All of you watch as you're talking about this and you're looking at this hairy rock, and suddenly Icarus pulls out this skull and takes a piece of sweet out of it and just like plops it in her mouth and starts chewing. A few
Oh,
seconds
God.
pass
How
and she
dead
passes
am
out
I?
on the floor, incapacitated.
Again. I mean, that makes sense.
We continue about our business as usual.
Is she
Icarus,
all
You've
right?
seen this
That's
happen
how-
once
Oh,
already. It's good, right?
Yes, that's how the old man died.
Oh my god.
To go over to Icarus and I'm gonna put like I'm gonna see if she's alive.
She's alive. She's just
Relatively.
incapacitated.
You know, as,
Alright,
as
cool.
far as Icarus is alive.
Is my pulse feelable?
Your pulse is like always slow, and right now it's even slower. You're like at
Icarus
like
is alive, right?
10 beats a
Oh.
minute.
Can I make a medicine check?
She's
Icarus?
stable. She's stable. She doesn't need healing. She's just incapacitated.
I love
Oh,
that
okay.
now I have a character that I can do reckless shit with.
So all your characters.
We'll turn to
Somewhat
Sirocco
with
then,
safety. With this
Sorry,
one.
you're gonna talk to Sirocco and
and say, question: does it do this often?
Does
Um,
it?
Do this often.
You
That's
mean
hilarious.
you mean passing out or touching things that she shouldn't?
I mean,
Oh,
either way, the
okay.
answer is yes.
Both.
Well, she does have a tendency to put her hands in places where she shouldn't, and I don't mean stealing things, unfortunately. That would be preferable. Passing
mean-
out is, well, not unheard of, but I think in this case it was the Kenshi.
I don't know. She makes you wonder sometimes.
And I'm going to try to put Icarus in like a sitting position.
Would I have
Propped up
tasted it
against.
before I passed out?
it was very, very sweet, like disturbingly
Okay.
sweet.
Oh, so it was the
Okay.
green triangle.
Oof.
I don't know why that makes me giggly.
Legal.
So I'm going to prop up Icarus against like the bat frame, hoping that she come to in moments. Actually, I'm going to try to sort of wake her up.
Okay.
Try to shake her awake. Bit smacking on the face.
Let me roll that d4.
Trying not to get fingers into cavities. You know.
Make me a medicine check.
That is a 10.
You gather that she's gonna be out for a while.
Again.
Her eyes seem like they've sort of rolled back and she's just passed out.
Is she having
You don't
a
know why,
stroke?
but she seems healthy, or healthy by her standards, but she does seem to be okay. She just needs time to recover. Or some kind of magical healing.
Oh, I had a sudden urge to something stupid, but fortunately
What?
Sirocco is more considerate.
What did you want to do?
Well, something stupid, but like I said, Sirocco is much more reasonable.
Oh god.
Magma, how's that going upstairs?
Yeah, I'm picking up the spinning top.
Okay, you pick up the spinning top and it's just It's not spinning currently. And now, as you pick it up, at the base of it, you see what looks like a stud. This is some kind of earring.
Oh, okay. Um,
Like how is it attached? Like at the point of the disc?
At the point of the disc, there is a stud and there is a gimbal on top of the stud that leads into the top itself.
isn't that a pretty big earring?
It is a very big earring. Yes, it is about maybe 3 inches or so wide, but only about a couple of millimeters thick.
Damn.
Gim-
Okay. I'm gonna just look it once over. There's nothing else that I've missed up here. I'm gonna give the room a
Mm.
one more once over.
All right, you look at the room once again. Doesn't seem to be anything valuable or of value to this place.
Okay.
If you want to climb from completely in and go to the corners and stuff, you can give me an investigation check if you want.
Sure, might as well.
You know, we did just find 200 gold pieces downstairs, so who knows what she's hiding upstairs.
I have 0 investigation. That's good.
Dead babies.
Nat
Oh.
20. 13.
Close
Not,
enough.
Nice.
not bad.
Not much else.
Okay. I'm gonna climb back down and I'll show. Sirocco, your spinning top.
That's an earring, Pegman.
I know. It's a pretty big earring though.
Yeah. Well, she did have big ears, big eyes, big teeth, and certainly a big nose. Reminds me of something, but can't quite put my finger on it.
Oh really?
Artie, was there any change in the atmosphere and stench and anything that we would be able to detect since the creature died?
Um, it does feel like the stench has become more bearable, though. This might just be due to the fact that Pagma's mostly rolled off the
Did the
gunk on.
sound did
Oh,
the
God.
sound return? It was eerily quiet.
No, it
I'll
still
be right
appears to be
back.
quiet.
Uh, I'm going to turn to Vulcan. Sorry to ask you of this, but would you be able to assist carrying her?
Corpse friend?
She's not really a corpse. She's just not 100% alive,
Hmm.
I think.
I will try and cast lesser restoration on her.
Ooh.
Nice.
All right. All right.
It's gone.
That's a fun one.
And Vulcan will put all his magical energy in his hand and will touch the well, face, the cheek of Icarus,
Mm-hmm.
and will try to move the warmth from the spark inside of Icarus, casting lesser restoration.
So you attempt to cast lesser restoration on her, and initially it feels like you're going to pull her out of this, but then you realize that there's something deeper, something worse. The condition itself you cannot treat her from. There is a sickness in her, a plague of a kind, and you reach out and you burn it out of her. And you watch, all of you, as this green fume, these green fumes begin to rise from Icarus's nostrils in her mouth. and her ears and dissipate.
Well, that can't be healthy.
Doesn't that look familiar?
It does look a little familiar.
Oh no!
Where
What
have
did
we
it do?
seen? Where have we seen that before?
I don't know.
Oh no, I'm asking the others. Friends, doesn't that look familiar?
Yes, that's like that. Those fumes we've seen.
From the ship?
Yes.
Why?
What did you do to her, Vulcan?
I share. I was trying to share some warmth. The I I'm not sure.
Hmm.
Well, I'm certain it was good for her, but she seemed still unconscious.
Yeah, unfortunately, lesser restoration does not remove
Yeah.
restoration. But it does remove diseases.
Yep.
Man, if only we had the spell cure disease.
We did
Yeah.
not get to the 10th day of the disease, so that's great.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
It's not like any of us, any other of us are sick.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. That
No,
we know
What do
It's
you
of.
mean?
not like everyone secretly has Tundra COVID because I'm an idiot.
Yep.
Tundra gout.
But we're
Oh,
not
yeah.
aware of it.
You just fixed her Tundra COVID.
Yeah, but
I
you know,
don't know what it is, so but
no.
good.
So earlier on in our adventures, we went to a shipyard, basically
Yes.
a sunken shipyards, and
It's the day I
to
did
get
like 12
to basically
stupid things
get
at once.
get loot from a ship that was recently getting there.
Okay.
Apparently, they had a bunch of valuables. It did have a gem chest that we weren't able to find that had like 200,000 gold piece worth of gems in it, but whatever.
Holy.
Yeah, yeah, we didn't get that. But we got a bunch of cool shit, but of course we went to another ship that was spooky and in perfect condition. Had a bunch of dead people all over it, and instead of running away immediately, we decided to investigate further. We
Oh.
did find quite a lot of valuables there, but Icarus decided to go inside the ship, and
The ship that had evil green gas coming out of it, by the way.
no, that only
That only
appeared
started after we opened
when
the door.
she did open the door. The weird, odd green vapor began rolling out. So she closed the door, and I was like, "Oh, jeez, we shouldn't go in there." Then she opened it again and went inside, and left it open.
Ah.
Yep, she
I
did.
see.
And so the plague hit the Tundra. So the
Everyone
Nice.
fucking dies.
Oh yeah, it flew away,
Except
didn't
me.
it?
Because
you're fixed.
I've got bullshit.
No, you got just cured.
Yeah.
But anyway, um, we should move on. This
Sorry, I
place.
don't have bullshit. I am bullshit.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
Pegma, I'm sorry to ask you this, but would
Oh,
you
don't try.
mind? Would you mind gathering the remains from outside?
Not. And I look at Roth.
Hey, I'm not touching her.
Not,
No, he
not
means.
the laundry.
Oh. You know, funnily enough, this isn't the worst thing I've ever done. And I walk over to the laundry.
I'll give Roth a hand. Are we taking the stew as well?
I'll hand. Vulcan, we have another temporary companion outside. You must have spotted him.
Oh, the centaur? I killed him.
Who is it?
A centaur, that man, Sudan, who acted as a guide
Okay,
for us
fellow.
to this place. He was unable to withstand the aura area. Was passed out outside.
What is a center?
A centaur is a fey creature with a humanoid upper body and an equine lower body.
I do understand. Question. What's an equine?
An equine is a race of animals that have a four-legged animal called mostly in the race of horses.
I understand.
What is a horse?
And what should I do about it?
Well,
Well,
we should go
for
wake him up.
now, would you mind taking Icarus, our friend, to him and just checking that they're both, well, in the best condition they can? We'll
I
accompany
will
you
look at the almost corpse of Icarus and say, this is the best condition then.
well, if she was conscious, that would be a better condition. But for now, just make sure she doesn't get any worse.
I will not. Before I go, are there cooking utensils that I can take from the?
Oh yeah, there's a
There?
giant pot in the fireplace which is full of beautiful stew.
Well, apart from the pot, I mean, like,
There's a few pots and pans here and there, and a few large ladles.
The thing is, they are all very used.
Yeah, well used.
oh yes, because
To
my
make
character doesn't
elf
really
soup.
care, unfortunately.
Like I said, Vabe, is that you?
He doesn't
Vabe's,
know.
Vabe's my character in the other D&D session, and he's a lizard folk, so he doesn't care either,
yeah.
and he likes to
Um,
cook.
I will take note in my head of the position of various utensils, and I will take Icarus out with the centaur friend.
All right.
I don't know where he is, but
He's just outside somewhere near the hag's body where he was.
is there a way
What
to not snap on the grid?
Uh,
Like-
yeah, if you right click on your character and in the little options features you can turn off grid, like in the toggles.
Oh, okay, yeah. Done. Thank you.
So yeah, when Vulcan is gone, I assume by then sort of Roth and Pagma returns with the laundry,
Yeah.
and when they all sort of piled it up in the center with the satchels and baggies, I'm going to pull the pot in the center as well and store.
Oh no.
I'm just saying, this
It's a
is really
body
messed
bag
up.
again. It's a body.
It's a body bag again. I'm going to have to sanitize it once again with fire.
I mean, no. This time it should be fine. These skins are well treated. They're basically leather at this point.
Yeah, I'm still not happy about it.
I mean, they could be useful. You know, if you want to, that actual elven make blanket or the non-faux fur from the dryads.
I gotta say, this is really messed up.
They give a very good price for that on the black market, right?
Yeah.
What block market? Market.
The Bladestone black market, where
So,
you can get anything.
basically.
Anything.
So yeah, I'm going to put away our findings and remains, or um, emergency rations, I guess,
All right.
Oof.
and then head out to Vulcan.
Can you explain to Vulcan what exactly you're doing?
Well, he doesn't see it.
Oh, you're not doing it. Okay. Cool.
That's the reason I sent him outside.
All right, all right.
You're
know,
not trusted yet, Vulcan. Sorry.
He just he just showed up, and I'm going to show off, my
Fair enough.
all the things I can do.
Fair enough.
But like outside of character, basically, I'm playing a genie warlock, and I have a personal space where I can store stuff. Basically,
Yeah, I know the class. That's cool.
that's my big red ring.
Hmm.
So, and then I head outside.
All right. 1 second.
Did we notice when Icarus ate the body, or is it just gone suddenly?
No, it's a big display when she eats a body.
Yeah.
It's like the sinews and strands of the
Mhm.
dead meat start
Yeah.
pulling into her helm. It's
She,
like a
she also
whole
she
minute.
also announced
Like-
that she was doing it.
Eh.
And it just makes a like, big slurping sound.
Bless you.
Yes.
What's all?
Oh, well.
Is that the sound the helm makes when it's eaten?
No, it does not make my pansy ass sneezes.
I don't know what to do with this place. Seem beyond saving after what that creature has done to it.
I had an idea, but then I went and ate the candy.
I mean, maybe it would be right to burn.
I think they specifically asked us not to set fire.
Yeah, I think that they did say that.
Or not to burn. That is the question.
Well,
I
to be
mean,
honest,
I think.
Yep, go for it, Rob.
I'm sorry, my bad, sir.
No,
I
please.
think we should just go back and tell them what's going on, and everything. That way they can make the decision. We're already on thin ice.
I do agree with Pegma about the burning down, but like I said, they did tell us not. Maybe they will do it.
I understand. I just, wanted to
Yes,
give some solace to the dead.
I absolutely agree with you. Now, how are we going to get this fellow off this place? And I sort of stand over the unconscious body of the centaur.
Well, I mean, we can try one
Brent,
thing, and I'm gonna walk up
Vulcan.
to where his head is, and I'm just gonna slap him. See if that wakes him up.
Wait, Rob. Vulcan,
Slapping
you're-
him is not really gonna wake him up.
you're well versed in the arts of healing. Would you
But
possibly
he's not
be
really
able
out.
to help us then? Huh?
So yeah, what are you doing?
I'm asking Vulcan. I say you're well versed in the ways of healing. Yes, would you be able to help our friend? As a show of good faith.
Show of good faith.
Well,
we're
slapping him awake did not seem to help. Do you have any idea how we could wake him up?
I'm going to go and try to
Cast awaken.
look at the center and see if I can gather anything about his condition.
Give me a medicine check.
Okay. And that is a 10.
You look at
I
this
can also-
creature.
I can also help.
That's
I'm
okay.
proficient in medicine.
It's okay, but you didn't choose to help as he was doing the thing.
Oh, okay.
You announced it
get a
before the roll
chance.
that you're gonna help.
Well, I didn't know you said roll me a medicine check and you rolled it already. I didn't get a chance to.
Don't worry about it.
That's how it
I'm
works.
not worried about it. It's fine.
Yes.
So, as you look at the creature, you don't have much memory of like many different kinds of anatomies anyway. The human anatomy, most humanoids you're fine with. This creature, though, is completely foreign to you. You've never quite seen anything like this, and it's hard to gauge what's gone wrong when you don't know what it is.
It has 2 pair of lungs, 2 hearts, and at least 4 stomachs.
Unfortunately, there is nothing I can do to help him.
Can you try casting that spell you cast on Icarus? I couldn't think of the name for a second.
I could try.
Perhaps before we try that, he was getting worse and worse. We approached this area. We should try to move him farther away. Maybe that will help also.
Straka, are you nuts? He's huge.
Well, there's certainly some ways. Maybe we could
I mean, so
construct
is
some
Vulcan.
kind.
I mean, I'm not even. Well, now that Vulcan's here, maybe we have a chance
don't-
of moving him.
Maybe we can construct some sort of sleigh.
Well, we can't really chop down any trees because we're not supposed to hurt the forest. So
There's plenty of wood around.
Do you just want to move it away from here?
Yes, this area seemed to have an ill effect on him.
Very well. I gone.
I think if we move him farther away back into the forest, he might have an easier time recovering.
I will try and drag him.
Make me an athletics check. High DC on this one.
That's a large creature there.
I will. Can I use guidance on myself for this?
Yeah, you can use guidance as long as you have control.
Very well. Yeah. It's my one of my cantrips. I
Can
will
I
cast-
aid in the athletics?
Sorry.
I'm asking if
Everyone
I
wants
can
to help.
aid in the athletics.
Yeah, if you want to help pull him, then yeah, you can help, and you
Yep.
can get advantage on it.
Okay. So with advantage
Yep, and guidance.
and guidance.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah. But
Okay, well.
it's 21 plus
Plus a d4.
which is 23.
Ah,
You attempt to drag the creature away, and initially it feels like you're gonna struggle and you're unable to pull. You're strong and you're pulling hard, but this creature, it's just too heavy. But then you see as your friend or your new friend Pagma comes around the side and takes the other like the other quarters of the horse and begins tugging, and you see with a force that you did not expect from a creature this small, both of you manage to drag slowly the centaur away. He is taking damage, but you are pulling him away.
well, hopefully he's not taking that much damage from light
No,
dragging.
it's not that.
Well, I guess me and Rolf going to manage Icarus.
yeah, I mean, I think we can both carry her.
We are both wimpy bitches.
We are both wimpy bitches.
All right.
Empathy
which
is
of-
not the strong suit of my character.
Do either of you have athletics advantage?
Let me see.
No, why
I
would
do.
we?
Or I have proficiency in Atlantics.
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 You can,
Athletics.
you can give advantage to Sirocco.
Let's go. I'm gonna give advantage to Sirocco, and we're gonna.
I have a
try.
-2 to my athletics.
Yeah, but you have advantage now.
But now you have an advantage. I have a
Yeah.
+1 to my athletics.
Sure.
Let's go.
That's a
I mean-
12.
I mean, she's not very like she's malnourished. It's the weight of the helm mostly and
Yeah.
the skull on her back.
Can I dragging her by the helm?
God. I mean, it can't come off and it might pop some joints.
If it comes off, there's a bigger problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I'm going to drag her
exactly.
by the shoulders.
Yeah. But you begin to pull Icarus along with the centaur away from the center of this clearing. As you get further and further away, you now notice that slight sounds in the forest are beginning to return. The breeze is beginning to move back in, and you see the bladed woods are slowly getting their color back as you move further and further away.
Like, is the color returning to them, or are
It's
we?
returning to them.
Oh, that was fast.
Mm.
It's quite slow in the sense that it's only like some leaves, but at this point, but it is happening.
Oh, that's nice. Nature's healing, guys. Well,
You
I
get
think.
about maybe 5 or 7, 10 minutes away, and the centaur begins to stir. Uh, Hello. Oh,
Oh,
ah,
your voice is
what?
much more raspy than I remember.
Ah,
Must be the
what
fume.
happened?
Well, we approached that hut, remember?
Ah, ah, what? What? Did you find them?
Unfortunately, only the remain. That creature,
They've perished.
seems so, along with many others. This
Oh,
creature, this green-skinned, hideous monster, the shape of an ancient woman, seem to have been killing dozens, who knows how many, flaying them, cooking them into stew.
oh yeah.
What? Come again?
Baba Yaga.
Jesus. Uh, a Gesundheit.
She is, did not know there was one in the woods. The witch of
Well,
the woods.
I don't know if uh, it's a good way to put it, but there's no longer one.
You killed it.
Well, yes.
Well, that is a most welcome set of circumstances, I guess, considering what befell our friends. Did you recover anything of them?
Remains, yes. Some.
Where?
I've I've stored them. Safe space. I will return them to you once we've reached the dome.
Okay. Okay. Let us proceed.
Are you feeling all right? So
No,
Dan, you
my head's still. Mm. Yes.
also, this is Vulcan. We came across him after.
Mm.
He sort of gets like he was like still kind of laying back, and he just immediately gets up on all fours and pulls up his battle axe.
He
You monster! What foul manner of being are you?
Dar, that is quite rude of you. He is.
Wait, is this a friend?
I'm not sure, but he's certainly friendly. He arrived after playing and provided healing magic. He was
He
actually
turns his great axe around and like extends it towards you
Mm-hmm.
with the handle side. Are you doing anything? Are you gonna stop him?
I stand perfectly still.
He sort of brings the great axe's handle up to you, sort of boinks you in the head. Okay. Pulls the hammer back. Pulls the great axe back.
Hmm?
we're not certain what sort of creature is he. Never seen
This
such
the
a
work
beast.
of the. This is some strange sorcery. Work of the devil, I say.
The who?
But you say he's friendly.
Which one?
You say this creature is friendly, right?
What would you say, Vulcan? Would you consider yourself friendly?
Well, you said that evil things come from the east, correct?
No, there are some evil things in the east.
I came from the west, so I guess I'm good.
Well, I'm certain there are evil things in the west as well. There are evil things all around. But,
Yeah, everybody's evil. Everybody's evil.
but I will say it does not define your evil or good nature where you come
If you're asking me if I wanted to attack you, then the answer is no.
from. I turn to Sudar.
I'm back.
Good enough for me.
For us as well. He said he wished to accompany. I hope that is not an issue for this.
He doesn't share your burdens. He's welcome.
Oh, that's great. Turns out, as he stomped through the forest, he squished like 2 more of those things. It's still on his boots. The remain just smeared on, like little blue tufts of hair stuck in the heel. Well then, let us move further away. But you look awful shape, my friend. We should find a place to rest.
Yes. I need to go home. And he starts walking back towards the direction of the dome.
It's
Emma still passed out. Sorry,
uh,
not Emma. Icarus still passed out.
I'm going to try. I'm going to go. Vulcan, would you mind taking over? You clearly have a better constitution for carrying people.
Uh, surely.
Or if you wish, I'm certain Pagma will. Look at Pagma.
I would say there is no need. A show of goodwill, was it?
You grab her by the face and just pulled her aloft.
No. Considering that looks like Icarus is somewhat
Light.
for what
Loosely
did he say?
attached.
No. Like the group cares for considering everything that they asked about.
Well,
like, maybe
considering they're
taking care of.
dragging me, I would assume so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I will gently, I
Drag her.
guess, carry her. Yeah.
Alright.
Not like a sack of potato, like something
That's
more.
exactly how I imagine.
Wonderful.
You just grab her by the feet, flop her over your shoulder.
No. Something more considerate, I hope.
Just put her under your shield strap.
You pick her up by the what do you call it? In both your arms and cradle her and carry her forward.
Sure.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay. Can you guidance for this too?
Not
So-
really, because this is a continuous check.
Yeah. It's
Like-
only a minute guidance, so yeah.
I never thought that the day would come where basically a robot would bridle carry a zombie.
19.
I think that's
Essentially.
already a D-lister movie.
19. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty easy.
Is it?
You pick her up. She's fairly light. It's slightly top heavy with the head being so heavy because of the helmet. But other than that, you carry her fairly easily.
Not gonna lie, my character thought that the centaur was dead. That's why he dragged him.
He was clearly like you examined him and he was alive.
Yes, but he looked like an animal for me. So
Yeah,
All right, I guess.
the definition of the character on his own.
I'm going to sort of try to catch up to Sudar. Where are you heading, friend? There's no way for us to get back to your home today.
Yeah. Perhaps we rest for the night.
Yes, perhaps a bit farther away from that.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
That is, I second that, Soraka.
So, I'm gonna go to. Let's find some place, please. I just need to lie down. Oh, everything hurts.
Is he going to lie down? Is that good for a horse? I just need to stand still for a while.
No, horses can go on all fours, but
yeah,
Yeah.
they lay down technically.
Yeah, but when they are sick.
Even while resting, they can do it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, so is he looking for a space or should I?
No, he's definitely not looking for a space. It's up to you.
Oh,
So if you're gonna look for a space, give me a perception check.
I'll take lead and look for some suitable resting spot.
All right. Give me a perception check.
That is an 18.
All right, an 18. Yeah. Within like the next 30 minutes or so, once you're clearly away from the influence of the hag's house and where the trees start to get a little bit greener.
The forest starting to smell less awful.
Yeah, so I mean, forest smells fine now. Mostly smells of snow. But you get to the point where you see this small clearing, not too much space, but enough to put a couple of tents down, but maybe have a little bit for fire. So perhaps that would be a bad idea, given present company.
Is he not okay with fires?
No, they said
He's-
they're not okay with fires.
Why would they need to have fires? They have perfectly nice temperatures back home, and they
Yeah, but-
cook. They don't really cook food either. They eat raw food.
That's very unhealthy of them.
They don't eat any meats. They only eat fruits and berries.
Yeah, still, cooking is a culinary skill. Softening vegetables.
They don't need it. They're fine.
The, works down your teeth. You won't have any enamel after many years. You're going to have to, eat baby
think
food or starve.
They're more concerned with other problems. I think if they get to the stage where they won't have enamel, they're fine to die that way.
Shame on them. Anyway, but yeah, we're going to settle down and camp, I guess.
All right. By the way, who's carrying the Bezor and the other thing?
I have all the magical bullshit.
All right. Since you're carrying it, I'll give you these. I assume that at some point you will attune to these.
Well, I want the tune to them.
You can pass it out if you need to.
I will spend time long rest to identify our magical objects.
Yeah.
Where are they? Oh,
So
there they are.
What
we already
the
know who's
fuck?
taking first watch.
Bro,
What?
that earring. Damn.
What is it?
Oh, nice.
Where it at?
Nice.
I don't see it. Where is it? Oh. Top of immutable balance for this hearing between.
And
Oh,
with
that's
that,
cool.
I think we'll wrap up today's session.
Oh. Before we do that, Artie,
Yeah.
can we go through the list of magical bullshit that I've been carrying around?
Yeah, you can
It's
do that. That's like a non-session thing.
Sorry?
That's like a non-session thing. You can figure that out.
Because we have a lot of shit that needs to be identified.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I'm going to ritually cast. But, uh, I actually want to roleplay for ritual for getting ritual casting, but yeah, we can do that next week.
All right, all right.
I was going to set a small campfire, but yeah, let me just go down the list of magical items. Tell us about it. Um, so first we have the swirling green liquid in a bottle.
This was gathered from the alchemist shop.
I think so. Yes.
Sounds right.
No, I think that was to be a different one because those I listed. We have a bunch of potions from the alchemist, but we got this before.
Those are not magical, really. The ones from the alchemist shop.
Okay.
Those are mostly reagents and stuff. There was one viscous liquid that you picked up, I believe, somewhere. That I can send you a card for. Wait.
So
There was a poison, I believe.
no, so there was the hourglass poison.
Yeah.
The two was that the viscous one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there was that one, and there was another liquid with swirling green liquid.
Yes, I remember that. Wait. You haven't identified that yet?
We didn't have identify until now.
Oh.
I just got identify as I leveled up.
Oh, that's like a consumable. But that's a
I-
fun consumable.
I've been carrying around this pearl since session 1. So yeah, and there were potions in the alchemist shop.
There were potions, but they were all like magical reagents.
Okay, so
used,
they're not actual potions. They are
they're used to
ingredient.
make potions.
Yeah.
Like with that and the correct equipment, you can, and with the correct know-how, obviously, you can make a few different potions.
Okay. Yeah.
You can set up a downtime activity for that. If you're willing to do something like that, it'll take a lot of effort and a lot of blowing shit up.
Yeah, well, I sort of want to do that. I would love to learn about alchemy. This sort of became.
Do have the resources for that, so you can definitely do that.
It oddly became a thing that Sirocco wants to do. It was never part of his character, but now it is. So yeah, can you send me the cards for those 2 potions, as well as we have a deck of magical cards.
Oh, the deck of magical cards, yes. 1 second.
I would be interested in those.
Second. It's added. Where did this go?
As well as the magical wooden box and the star covered bag.
1 second.
Was there any?
Right. Sorry. Don't I get a magical item at the start?
You do. I will send that to you privately.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Oh, that's a different kind of thing. Who's that?
I think it's Connie coming back, but he's
Oh,
muted.
no.
Yep, he's gone again.
I will see you guys tomorrow then. Unless Zero, are you joining us for the Sunday session?
Don't think so.
I haven't asked him about anything like that yet.
Okay. Well then, peace.
Yeah.
Because one session is usually enough for most people. If he
See you
later
later.
wants to join that.
Yeah.
My
I was just
my head
asking.
hurts.